Let me ask you a question. You ever won that one? All right, we know that was a... Have you ever even competed for one of these? Let me ask you a question. You ever won that one? All right, we know that was a... Have you ever even competed for one of these? Let me ask you a question.
Chelsea are world champs.
World champions.
You lot are already world champions.
Chelsea are Club World Cup champions.
Chelsea are champions of the world.
World champions.
World champions, guys.
Chelsea, congratulations.
World fucking champions.
You have won everything in world football.
Yeah, world champions for 4 years.
Everything in club football.
You're the world champions.
World champions.
You are the world champions.
World champions, yeah. I'm not gonna be one of them like saying, yo, like there's a Kim Pot trophy. It's a pre-season trophy, bro. It's a Club World Cup, man. See the size of that trophy, bro.
Chelsea are gonna have a stamp on their chest for 4 years saying world champions.
They're gonna have Club World Cup winners for 4 years.
4 fucking years saying world champions.
You like, I try to downplay it like the mad waking thing, you get me? But you comes to a point when you're like, you know what, blood? Man can't even like. If they did a parade, yeah, man can't even knock it. You get me?
World champions.
The champions of the world.
They are the club world champions.
Chelsea are Club World Cup champions.
The best team in the world is now Chelsea Football Club.
Champions of the world.
Chelsea aren't world champions now. Whatever you want to say about them.
They're gonna be world champs for the next 4 years.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to be there 4 years time.
World champions at Chelsea Football Club.
Chelsea FC champions of the world.
My name is Troops. And I am the wise man. And I would like to introduce the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated world champion, Carefree Lewis G.
Big up every single one of you guys. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, that's the one. Big up every single one of you that's locked in here. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. It is day 156 as your world champions. You guys already know what to do as soon as you get in here. Hit the likes, subscribe, kiss the ring, acknowledge your king. And ain't we all woken up to just some really intriguing updates today? This was meant to be my day off. I was meant to just be sitting back, chilling, watching some crime docs, watching some wrestling. Might watch the odd Hazard comp here and there. Nah, I wake up to a supposed Ornstein bomber. And I say supposed because it isn't still like really a bomber like that, but it's an intriguing scenario that we're going to talk about. And we're going to delve into everything regarding Maresca, Chelsea, sporting directors, all of that shit. But big up every single one of you. Shout out to Reaper. Shout out to Naj. Big up to Ryan. I hope you're well, bro. It's been a minute. Big up to Fraser. Big up to Stefan. Big up to Matthew. Hey, Man City value the championship manager. The one that I was told was never going to upgrade further than Chelsea. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Big up to Tafari. Big up to Maldini. Big up to Judo Gnome. Big up to Jay. Big up to every single one of you. Big up to Leah. Big up to James. Big up to... I can't pronounce her name, but big up. I know you're a regular. Big up. Shout out to Brian. Big up Fraser. Big up Baiji. Stay the fuck away from my manager. But big up. Shout out to Fraser. Big up to Wavy Naj. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in here. Smash the likes, all of that shit. It is great to be back. Shout out Ramen as well. Bless up for some of the updates. We're going to bring that up later on into the show as well. And yeah, we're just going to see what everybody's saying. Obviously, we're going to send the link out to the panel a little bit later too. But we need to bring up the bomber that I woke up to literally a few minutes afterwards, funnily enough. Here's me thinking, let me just like check my phone quick. I'm going to go back to bed afterwards. Nope. This shit woke me the fuck up. Enzo Maresca high among the candidates for the Manchester City job should Pep Guardiola leave in the summer. A mid-table manager, guys. He's a championship manager, guys. He's not good enough to win a league title, guys. He's not good enough to win major honours, guys. The whole Manchester City are looking at him. And it's not just him. We know that. There was apparently another briefing in the Bayern accounts and everything. Something about company. And I would assume that there is a lot of potential managers that are on this list too. All I'm saying, certain championship managers are being looked at as the man to replace a whole ass Guardiola. The Maresca outers cannot find a way to spin this shit. Certain man will tell me that this guy ain't good enough to win major honours. A whole Manchester City, who we aspire to be competing and overtaking, want him to do it. Alright, man. Say less. City advancing contingency work for the possibility of the manager change, because again, it's a possibility. Guardiola might stay. City might go elsewhere. City might look at other options. Ultimately, they're also looking at Enzo Maresca. And this is the only one that seemed to come out of Ornstein, which does say to me, this might be coming from Maresca's side. This might be from Jorge Mendes or someone who's a part of his agency team. Because it is only Maresca that's come out in this tweet. And we know it's not only going to be Maresca that is going to be looked at. Company will be looked at. I'm sure they'd have a look at Enrique. I'm sure they'd have a look at all the best possible managers that are out there. But championship manager Maresca is one of those options. So, all the Maresca outers, just think about that one, man. The serial winners in England over the last 15 years are looking close to home. But hey, baby Pep and all of that. Maybe it is baby Pep. All right, man. 45-year-old coach prominent alongside other potential options. Again, other potential options. I don't think I got any more from the tweet. I haven't seen any bullet points anywhere else. Sai, if you have the rest from this article, let us know, because I think I saw you say that in the chat earlier. Enzo Maresca high among the candidates. This whole 48 hours comment has really opened up a fat ass book, and it's caused a lot of dialogue, and this is now just the next tale in it. Like I said, I do think this is coming from Maresca's side. I just want to know where his head's at with this. Because this ultimately comes down to two scenarios. Either Maresca is a lot more done than what we expect, or this is a chess move being played very close to January window because he wants the ownership and the directors to listen to him and to back him with the players or the profiles that he's been asking for. So we'll have to see how that works within January. But it does seem to be one or the other on that one. Either way, it's a win-win for Maresca. Because within the last week, the board have been thrown into the spotlight. More fans have been brought onto his side. We've got another semi-final. Third semi-final in 9 months under Enzo Maresca, by the way. And now it's been shown that better clubs will take him if he's available and on the market and wants to leave. Now, I don't think he'd force himself out the club as a worst case scenario. I don't think it would ever get to that point just because it's bad optics. It's really bad optics if he was to try and force his way out of a club that he has signed the contract for the best part of probably another 3-4 years left on his deal, because there's another option to buy after that. But City still wants him. And if he's still frustrated at the end of the season and they specifically want him, then they could see him asked to leave. It's all fucking mad. Shout out to Catch in the chat. Big up to CAA. Big up to every single one of you. Big up to every single one of you in here. It will be interesting to see how this continues to develop. But I do hope that Chelsea might start listening to him a little bit more. Man, the chat was saying there's a Max tweet. What's Max saying? Has Max dropped something on his private? Ugh. Oh, shit. Yeah, he has. All right. What has Max got for us? We don't know yet. Right now, it's one of two scenarios. Either he is massively considering a City move, because, again, this briefing would have only dropped on his side. Or it's him trying to cause a power play and force them to listen to him a bit more. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. But what's this one? So Max says, understand there is a feeling that recent events may be a power play from Enzo Maresca. Through his work at Chelsea and Jorge Mendes, Maresca has many admirers and interested parties that would snap Chelsea's hands off for their head coach, either in the summer or in the future. Maresca knows this, and he's putting pressure on the Chelsea higher-ups to give him more support, as well as altering their way of management. Okay, so it seems to be more the latter. We prefer that. We would prefer that. He hasn't taken too well to being criticised and is still frustrated about how they refused his centre-back demand last summer. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Especially after results like Karabag saw Jarrell Hatto, who Chelsea pitched as a centre-back, make two mistakes, who the Chelsea boss felt like he was scapegoated for. One sec. 1 second, guys. Absolutely fumbled it. There we go. Thing just keeps freezing too much for me. Lovely. All right, that will do. That will do. Maresca, though he may be upset about it, is not afraid of any threats about a sack should he miss out on targets this season because of the admirers he has in the Premier League and abroad. One source said, I wouldn't say he wants to leave Chelsea or is manufacturing his own exit. This is his camp showing that he's not going to be bossed around by the Chelsea hierarchy. As reported yesterday, Chelsea have a long list of coaches who they also admire, seen as part of the normal succession planning, which we saw from yesterday was... where was it? De Zerbi, Rosinha, Howe, Iraola, and Glasner. A.k.a. De Zerbi, and just like... Glasner's at least a cup-winning manager, but everything else don't really move me like that. But hey, I thought we were guaranteed an upgrade, you know? I thought we were guaranteed an upgrade. But here we are, man. Here we are. He doesn't want to get... Well, he ain't going to get sacked. There ain't no way they sack him. But he does not want to leave. He wants to be listened to. How about you listen, you know? How about we listen? Manager asks for a centre-back, demands a ball-playing centre-back, and then what do? Oh, you say toss in. Oh, we got toss in. Oh, lovely. Pies in big capitals. That's never good. Shout out to Pies, though, but well, what's he got in capitals? Oh, it's from Fabrizio. Hey, you know, Maldini, I'm going to just take your word for that one. I know your track record. Fans have been asking me, in case Maresca was to leave, who would be future options? Chelsea have an appreciation for Liam Rosinha. Alright, man. I hear this, Daniel, but doing it before January also isn't bad. There's a whole last window, and we do have money to spend. We tried to drop 40 on Fermin Lopez. We were rumored to be dropping 40 on that Lille brother. What's his name? Buadi, or whatever the fuck his name is. So there's clearly money there to go get the profiles that he's asking. Simple as that. Liam Rosenior, though. Oh, all you Maresca outers, there's your guy, dog. There's your guy, man. Where do you have to send it? Just email to carefreeLewisG@gmail. That'll do. That'll do. Chelsea have an appreciation for Liam Rosenior. Here's your proven gaffer, guys. Who is already working in Blue Coat Group and is doing a fantastic job at Strasbourg. I won't knock his job at Strasbourg. I ain't seen enough for it, but man are asking for an upgrade. Okay. I hope he's the guy, man. If we were to lose Maresca and bring in Rosenior, I'll back him the same way I back everybody when they walk through the door. Don't expect me to be, oh, I'm going to want the next manager out immediately because his name's not Enzo. It's not going to be that. But don't tell me to be moved. I'll be moved by what I see. It's just an appreciation game at this stage because it's December. City appreciate Maresca. Chelsea appreciate Rosenior because they know him. But he is also the first name that Chelsea have brought up. So I would have to assume that that would be the next move. But what Pies is saying on his private, I feel like this answers a lot of the questions. Where is Maresca's head at? Pause. He wants to be listened to. He wants the board to back him a little bit more. And I'd like to see us try and do that. You know? Because I'm not hearing that he's the main problem when the sporting directors have not given us one single window under Enzo Maresca that we can look back up and say, yeah, we did good. We did good. We did real good. I'm just glad that it does seem to be like the latter because it was meant to be that anyway. The only question is just, how is it that only Maresca's name came up? If anyone's got that buy-in source as well, please let me know. Because there was another buy-in source talking about how City were looking at company. And I would assume that there'd be a lot of other managers that we would be looking at as well on top of that. Well, City would. Josh, I don't know where the next step would be if we lose Maresca, but I maintain where I stand, and I don't think we're getting an upgrade. I would be very fucking surprised if we get an upgrade from Maresca. It will probably be another flavor of the month from the Championship or Liam Rosenior. And it's looking like it's going to be one of them. CAA, you don't even know 5 managers on their list, but all right, man. All right, cool, bro. Who has improved under Maresca? Sanchez, Colwill, Fofana, who's got better with his passing. Enzo. Caicedo's rep has gone up massively under Maresca, or just back to where it was with a bit more interest. Cucurella, much better finisher now under Maresca. Reese can now play in the midfield under Maresca. Malo Gusto is starting to learn how to play in the midfield under Maresca. Hell, even Neto is getting more decisive under the manager. But actually, fair with Enzo Fernandez this season, you know, fair enough. Fair enough. Yo, Maldini, like, but people keep asking this question. We're gonna just have to answer it, even though, like, I think it's a dumb question too. I think it's stupid, but whatever, man. In spite of all of that, we only got one name that got argued against, and that was Universal. Cool. You disagree with all of that? Of course you do, because you're just Maresca out, fingers in ears, blah la 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 la. That's it, man. All right, cool, cool. No, go bring Iraola and Mr. Running Man. We'll run together. We'll get injured together. All right, man. Shout out to Jimmy for the raid. I think someone said Jimmy raided. Yeah. Shout out, man. Big up, Jimmy. Sai, did you send the email? Click this link. What link? I don't see no links still. Yeah, and also, this is not to say he's been perfect. Yeah, he's made mistakes in games. He has not made Palmer worse. This is another entry-level IQ question with this. He has not made Palmer worse. Palmer had the third most shots in the league last season. Palmer missing a ton of those shots is his fault. People just don't want to hold him accountable for it because it's Cole Palmer. Just say he was in bad form. Just say he was in bad form. We can all keep it stepping, you know? Maresca in with fingers in ears. No, you bring me an upgrade and cool. We are not getting an upgrade. You want to tell me, we're sacking him and we're bringing in Enrique. I'll be all right, cool. Say less. Fine. I ain't going to complain about that. But then they're going to bring in Rafinha or Lampard and you lot are going to act like it's better. All right, man. All right, man. Cool. Real shit, man. And another thing, players are staying fit. Players are staying fit. So whatever, man. Said we want an upgrade on Poch before we hired him. I said I didn't know anything about him. So, yeah, I feel like you twisted my words there. Cool. Maresca also outclassed the shit out of Pochettino when we played Leicester. And the only reason why they didn't beat us was because they went down to 10 men. Ain't we heard that one before, guys? Ain't we heard that one before? But yeah, look, this has been a very interesting Thursday. I won't front. Really, really fucking interesting. I just hope the worst case scenario doesn't occur, that he ends up going to Man City, because his brother's been near the top of the attacking metrics ever since he's joined Chelsea, with Palmer and a pack of mid that people don't rate, bar maybe Esteban and João Pedro, who only dropped a couple months ago. You give him Cherky, Doku, Haaland. You do that. You do that. I'll be very interested to see how that works. And also, from a Chelsea perspective, the optics, if we were to let Maresca go to Manchester City and then you don't get a direct upgrade immediately, that would be fucking horrid. That would be fucking horrid. This guy will ball out at Man City, by the way. He spent 1 year there and they won a fucking treble. They were playing a box midfield and they were also playing with inverted fullbacks. The same shit that half this fan base cries and moans and bitches about. So he's already got those. I've heard Maresca outers tell me all their key players are going to leave if Maresca walks through the door. The same Maresca that was there for 1 year and won a treble. They won their only Champions League with him. All right, man. Sure thing, mate. Sure thing. And also know, like, Pep is going to have a say on who the next manager is. And I'm sure he's going to go for one of his disciples. I'm absolutely sure. DH, cry about it or just debunk my point. One or the other. One or the other. Is it not a fact that he was there for a year and then they won a treble and then he went to Leicester? You lot can cry about it, but it is the truth, bruv. And another truth, go get an upgrade if you want everybody on side. And I don't believe that we're going to do that. I absolutely do not believe that we are going to do that. The only thing I will agree off all of this is that he is clearly frustrated. I'll say we ain't going to jump to conclusions about what the final situation will be because there's too many. There's way too many. Pep could end up staying. City could end up going for someone else. Maresca can maybe get listened to and might be less frustrated. Ultimately, what we do know is Maresca doesn't want to leave yet. He's just frustrated. He's frustrated. He's putting pressure on the higher-ups to listen to him. And he wants a little bit more support from directors that won't listen to him and tell him to do with whatever they say in the first place. So, yeah. But yeah, I doubt he'll force his way out with because that would be bad optics. But if he was to leave and then go to Man City, that is horrible optics from a Chelsea perspective. When did I say there's no... You're just putting words in my mouth. When did I say that? I'm saying go and get the upgrade then. Because if you're getting rid of Maresca, you had better get the upgrade. I don't believe that we will. I believe we're going to go for another up-and-comer. We're going to go for someone who's also unproven. And you man are just going to have the same complaints. Oh, sorry, Reaper. Sorry. It's sometimes I miss things out. My bad, brother. My bad. I do that shit so many times. I do that shit so many fucking times. You said you don't believe we will upgrade, and we did with a no-name, didn't we? Oh, so you want to roll the dice again? If you want to roll the dice again, you can tell me you want to roll the dice again. But if it don't work, don't come here crying. Please don't come here crying. If it works, you can sit on the high horse and say you got it right, all of that. That's the way YouTube works. But he wants to roll the dice again. If it don't work, then I beg you don't complain. Don't complain. But for me, I'm happy with what we got. Because I believe we can win a Prem with Maresca. And if City are looking at him, they believe they can do it too. And that Man City are what we've wanted to be for a good couple of years now. And if they're looking at Maresca, if they go for Maresca, that's a bigger sign that what people have been saying about him is a load of waffle. It's a load of straight waffle. We cannot lose our manager mid-project to take a step up to title contenders or even Premier League champions by the time he goes there. Not without bringing a direct upgrade to the table. That also might even open the chance for players who like him to say, I want to go with Enzo. I want to go with Enzo. I hope none of that happens because I just hope he stays. But this is what I think it would look like if he was to come out and say, I want to leave. I want to leave. And I think that's the way that he would handle it. I don't think he's going to try and force his way out because it just doesn't look good for a manager to be doing that. But I do think there could be a situation in the summer if he is still frustrated where City come in, they show interest. He's like, look, I want to talk to City, man. I want to see what City's saying. What will be the reason people rate Liam over Maresca? I don't know. I don't know. The De Zerbi's got good structure. When I watched Brighton play while he was in charge, I was very impressed by the way that he had that team set up. So for De Zerbi, I might hear it a bit, but I don't even know if De Zerbi's won anything himself. They can correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't know what Liam Rosiner would bring. I don't watch enough Strasbourg, and I can't be asked to go unproven again. I can't be asked. I'll back it until I see enough reason not to. But I just can't be bothered for it. If you're gonna sack Maresca, go get me somebody proven. Go get me somebody that I'm going to believe will win trophies. Because if it's not, I'm just gonna be so disillusioned. I'll still be here supporting and everything, but I'm going to just be so disillusioned. It's fucking dead. Shout out Derek in the chat, bro. I can't bring that up. But yeah, shout out. And shout out to Sai for the donation as well. Big up, brother. He also says, Lewis, check your DMs. My DM? The emails, maybe? It's not gone in the spam, has it? What am I checking my DMs on, bro? Let me know. Let me know. I'll have to see. Shout out to CAA saying, back in Enzo is like staying with a chick that's talking to two different dudes while living with you. What the fuck? Yo, I don't even think he's talking to City. I don't even think that. This Ornstein drop, I would assume, is probably coming from the agency team. But I don't think it's coming directly from Maresca. Roll that dice just like Roman always did. This is who we are. Roman would roll the dice with proven winners. Come on, Mafia, man. You saying roll the dice like Roman always did, Roman is not rolling the dice. You know who is? They're rolling the dice. They're the ones rolling the dice. If it was Roman rolling the dice, go roll the dice. I know we're winning trophies. Fine. So, like, what are we doing, man? Yeah, Najis, man, think it's fucking 2013 again. The fuck? We're gonna roll the dice between Flick and Enrique and fucking Guardiola and Klopp. No, we're gonna roll the dice between Rosiner, Lampard, Eddie Howe, Iraola, and fucking who's the other one? Glasner. That's who we're going to be rolling the dice with. Yeah, you roll that dice, man. Yeah, McKenna, he'll be on the dice too. Say less. Just don't complain. Don't complain. If Maresca is to leave and go to Man City and they ball out, don't complain. I said those managers don't exist in 2025. Flick's there. Enrique's there. Pep's there. Well, Klopp wouldn't come back anyway. He'd only go back to Liverpool, so we could forget all of that. But the point stands. Point fucking stands. We're not rolling the dice to the same type of managers that Roman would be. Let's say less. I just hope that this is all that we hear of it. And I also hope that the money that we had for Fermin Lopez, the money that we had for, what's his name, Javi Simmons and Buardi, get it into a centre-back. To a centre-back. Word to whoever the guy is on the fucking Yardman show on Sarcasm City. I forgot his name. God bless him. But yeah, get a centre-back. For goodness sake. Yo, Wavy Dad. Someone said it, you know. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, Kaneki, that's it. Big up Kaneki. Big up Kaneki. I was thinking Lex and the other guy. He's the other guy. Fucking Kaneki. Big up, man. Bro said roll the dice with Clear Lake, you know. All they do is roll the dice, man. These men struck gold with Maresca, and all they're doing is just pissing him off at every available window. Nah, fuck all of this, man. Oh, brother. Nah, no gulag thing. Nah. We can't do the, what's the word? Echo chamber. Let them say what, as long as they ain't disrespectful, is what it is. Yes, Reaper, I said struck gold because I think we can win a league title with Maresca. Why are you still acting outraged like you don't know what I think about Maresca? The fuck? This is December 2025 and you think that I don't think that? Come on, bro. You are better than this. You are smarter than this. Big up, though. Big up. They told Enrique that they didn't agree with the vision and he's won a sextuple. Alright, let's roll the dice, guys. Oh, brother. No, roll the dice, man. Let's roll the dice. Big up to TM. Saying this is the same sporting directors that chose Poch over Enrique and Nagelsmann. Let's roll the dice, guys. Roll the dice. This means another gesture that I think is very relevant right now. But roll the dice, guys. Roll the dice. Oh, brother. Shout out TM, man. Shout out TM. I said Maresca will never have the streets. Maresca don't need the streets. He's got the world, mate. He's got the fucking world, mate. Big up Reaper, though, man. Oh, for goodness sakes. I love the community, even if we agree or disagree. Yo, you're not in the group chat that I was in with her and all the other Maresca out mutants. Like, there's a reason. There's a reason. It's an if you know, you know type thing. And certain man don't know. Big up Assad saying you're backing your girl. She's texting other guys. What an oof. Nah, look, Reaper believes what he believes, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. He's cool. He's not rude or nothing, so it's fine. It's fine. Oh, she was always on one side. She just don't say it on the timeline, so she can't get held out for being a part of that group. She thinks she's smart. She ain't. Big up Assad, though. A guy called... Oh, fuck it. Yeah, the chat's just beefing with each other. Big up to Emmanuel, saying, I swear some people in this fan base concern me. Me too, man. Me too. But I do like that one of the few things Maresca's been able to do is, like, try and get a few more of the fans on side. And also seeing that he's not the real problem. The sporting directors are the real fucking problem. Back the manager with the profiles that he asks. He's not even here demanding experience like half the fan base does. He's saying, get me specific profiles. You get those profiles, we are going to be onto the manager more if we don't succeed. Because you've got what you've asked for. The fuck? This against everyone doing Maresca over prop to balance things out. I do feel like it brings that side out of me a bit more. I do think that. But I also I try and remain as level-headed with either the prop or the criticism because I can hear certain bits of criticism. You want to say you've held him account, you don't like the way he's handled certain games, cool, I'm with you. You want to criticize the game management in certain situations or some of the things that he said, I might be with you as well. Ultimately, the directors are always going to be the bigger problem for me. Always. And I maintain, I believe we can win a league title with Maresca until proven otherwise. Right now, I ain't been proven otherwise because clearly got to have one good window. I beg. Because then it would be a much easier conversation to have. Man said, I need a ball-playing centre-back, and these man pulled up and said this was good enough for me. Alright, man. Alright, man. But I'm with... He won't go right now. This won't even be a question until the end of the season. It won't be. But this, I think, has dropped at the right time. It's dropped at the right time. So please act in January. I beg. Fucking beg, mate. These sporting directors are literally going to give Maresca, Enzo, Omega, and Quenda to challenge next year. Disgusting. They deserve all this mess. I don't even think we get Enzo Mina. I think that would be a bit too new for that. Well, too soon. So yeah, I don't even think it'd be that. But Omega, Quenda, yes. Even though we spent 90 million on left wingers, and then there's another left winger coming, and then we still need a centre back. But yeah, I don't expect us to get anyone in January, but I think they're trying to push for that. So yeah, Fez. Clear Lake 3 finals. Big up to Bruno, by the way. Big up, bro. Clear Lake 3 finals while hiring average managers. We will be okay. The players Chelsea signed gave Maresca a name, never forget. Another no-name will bang. But we've got those finals, and you still want the current manager out. So there could easily be another situation where we get to more finals under the next manager, and you still want the next manager out because we might still not have enough to compete for a league yet. You see how we could still be in the same situation and you could still be making the same complaints. Because Clear Lake, 3 finals. Maresca has got 2. He's in 3 semi-finals. You still want him out. So, I don't get the point that you're trying to make. Because the next manager could get us to another final and you could still want him out. Stick with what we got. Stick with what we got, man. But big up CAA, bro. I don't mind hearing differing opinions. Come on. I don't mind it. Disagree, but I always appreciate the other takes. People aren't dickheads. You guys aren't dickheads. I won't speak to you like a dickhead. You know what it is. You know what it is. Who hired Maresca? These sporting directors. What's the point? Your point is that you think we can roll the dice, and just get someone better. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I have to see it first to believe it. And if I see it, and Fez, you get it correct, I'll give you all the prop in the world. Every time I see you in the chat, I'll be like, big up CAA, you got it right. We're all cooking. Lovely shit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Yeah, CAA, I get where you're coming from. I don't agree. But if that was to ever happen, I hope you're correct. If that was to ever happen. Because if you're not correct, oh boy, we're going to be crashing out like a motherfucker. Yeah, Brendan, I get it. It's just as long as people aren't rude, I don't mind. Like, bro, you can bring a differing opinion. I don't mind it. Just don't be a dickhead. That's the beauty of football. It's opinions. It's conversations. I don't need to be correct. I believe I'm correct. I don't need to be correct. I'll kick you if you don't agree with me. Fucking hell. No, it's not that. It's not that. I'm not like other people. I don't kick people out just because I don't like their opinions, you know? If you know, you know. Up the Chelsea. Big up DK. Saying, man like Lewis, no time, no see. It's over, man. I don't think it's over. I don't think it's over, bro. I think this is a potential scenario. But I don't think there's much more than that. Shout out DK, though. It has been a minute. I hope you're well. Hope the family's well. And Merry Christmas if you celebrate it. Man said you need to fix things with minerals. He needs to fix that. I never fell out with him. He fell out with me. The fuck? The fuck? No, that wasn't even that Hassam. It's if you know, you know, man. If you don't, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Can't even tell which comments are for me or for other people in the chat. Yo, it's crazy, man. Everyone's just beefing each other. Yo, this dropped at the wrong time. You're driving the Premier League to the Etihad. Well, it's already going anyway. But you're keeping it there. You're keeping it there. I killed my own point in one sentence. You're driving the Prem there. It's already there, and we never had it in the first place. Whatever, man. Whatever. Shout out to Sultan. Saying big up. Big up, brother. Big up, bro. Shout out Joey in the chat too, man. Oh, yo, this whole thing is so chaotic right now. This is fucking ridiculous. Shout out every single one of you, man. Big up. When are we gonna protest against these owners and sporting directors? Because it's rinse and repeat with the windows. Regardless of what Maresca achieves this season, he is getting sacked for speaking against the owners. If he gets sacked, fuck it. I'll make a protest. I don't care if it's just me, CB, and Alex from Chelsea Fan TV. I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. I think I give a shit. If Maresca gets sacked, I'll be there. I'll be there. Everyone else can be there in spirit. Fuck it. But in terms of protests, you're not going to get one anytime soon anyway. You're not going to get one anytime soon. Even then, like, we still won trophies, innit? Oh, yeah, Nads, trust me, bro. I hope Alex is about. There's going to be chaos, man. Big up Sky Knight. Saying we have Strasbourg's coach waiting in the wings. We play the same way as them, and he's familiar with some of our players. Just in case Enzo moves on. I'm not going to cuss out Liam Rosiner. And I get that I don't know enough about Strasbourg. So, like, that's also why I don't want to go too far with it. But I'm sorry. If we lose Enzo Maresca and these men bring in, fuck it, and he's not an Arsenal fan. Look, there's a bottle as the head. He's Chelsea. He's Chelsea. He's taking the piss out of them. But, yeah, if we were to lose Enzo and bring in Liam Rosiner, I'm not going to care, man. I'm just not going to care. I'll be watching the football, back in the team, back in the manager, the same way I always do. But you gotta show me that's an upgrade, man. Maresca, like, you had such a low bar with Pochettino that I just expected improvement. Because ain't no way you're going to do worse than that useless fat sack of shit, Pochettino. Ain't no way. But Maresca has raised that bar. Like it or not, even the worst Maresca outer will tell you that he's raised the bar from Poch. So I'm going to have to see Liam do that too. I'm going to have to see him do that as well. So, the man are calling him Matisse in the chat. Oh, brother. Shout out, Matisse. Leave Gus Hiddink alone. We already took him out of retirement once a decade ago. Let him enjoy the rest of his life in peace without having to deal with dumber, and dumberest owning the club. Come on, man. Leave Gus alone. Leave Grandad alone, man. Yeah, fuck Pochettino, fat shit, bruv. He can hold slander every day. Dickhead. Fucking prick. Pushed the project back by a year, the useless prick. Defended against children in a final. Couldn't beat fucking Sheffield United away. Prick. Rosinia is just Maresca on crack. He's 100 times worse. I said worse. Sheesh. Look, I don't watch enough Strasbourg. I'm not going to make sweeping statements. It wouldn't be fair for me to do it. Even when Poch got sacked, it wasn't fair of me saying swerve the championship managers because the championship manager came in and won a World Cup. But like, I'm not going to be moved. I'm just not going to be moved, you know. I just hope that we would do a little bit more. Oh, brother. Oh, fucking hell, man. We'll see if this the press conference tomorrow is going to be something. It is really going to be something, guys. Poch wasn't fired because he was shit. Yeah, sorry. I always say sack. It was mutual consent. It was mutual consent. I keep diverting to just sacked because it just makes the most sense to say with a manager leaving a role early and everything. But mutual consent. He didn't like the model. He wanted more control over transfers. He wanted to keep Conor Gallagher. And yeah, fuck you, Poch. You're getting none of that. Shit bastard. We're not leaving the project in your hands. Run, and keep running. Barbecue Sunday, yes? If we win, barbecue. If we lose, more run. I'm good. I'm good. One day you need to be the chair, and then you can be the desk, and then after time you can be the whole house, guys. Fuck off. Get out of my club. You want this blabbering idiot to run the project. I'm good, mate. Maresca, yeah, you could do what you want. You can do what you want. You get that fat shit as far away from my club as possible. Tuchel played Gallagher as a 6, but you never call him out. Number one, Tuchel won numerous trophies, so I'll let him cook. Number two, Tuchel got sacked 2 weeks afterwards. I didn't get a chance to. You know them ones. We didn't get a chance to. He got sacked a week or two after that point. And even then, I was still on Tuchel a little bit. I was blaming him for a lot of the problems in the midfield. All this Maresca pot for him to dip. But if he wins the league with City, man can't chat to me. Man can't chat to me. What, should we then go and get Maresca because he's now a proven Premier League winner? Is that what we do? Interesting. Interesting. Shout out Jay with the beard. Don't mind this. This is an excuse for the BS decisions or lack thereof that he makes. I don't have the players I want, therefore I'll not get the best of what I have and make excuses. But I do think he is getting the best out of what we've got. Now, bar certain games, he has made a couple of mistakes in games and he deserves to be criticized for all of those. I completely hear all of that. But this is the guy who also came out in August and said, I need a centre-back. I need a ball-playing centre-back. He said this specifically. We keep bringing this back to the stage. Where is it? Enzo Maresca on the need for a centre-back, guys. Wes played 45 minutes in the centre. It was one of the worst halves we've had, and it was against Bournemouth. Benoit in the middle. We were losing 1-0. We changed him with Colwell. We won 4-1. The one in the middle is so important. And you know who they brought for us that was so important? Tosin. Tosin. Oh, but it's an excuse for the BS decisions or the lack thereof that he makes. He needs to be held accountable for those decisions. But don't act like he didn't predict this, that it was going to be a problem defensively. We're not going to lie. Fucking hell, man. And then when they can't argue your point, they'll tell you, just buy a City jersey. I don't want City to win the league. Well, this season they can go for it. I don't think we're going to do it. But next season, I don't want them to do it. And I don't want to see our ex-manager reaching the level that I want him to reach with us. Do you know how tin pot we'd look? We would look so fucking tin pot. Maresca leaving Chelsea, going to City and winning the league. I don't want that because I want him to win it here. But that's how bad the optics would look like if he was to leave to go for City. Mid-project, by the way. But at least at all the Clear Lake outers, Clear Lake's right in the middle of the spotlight. Yeah, Naj, they think that we want that. They think we want that. The fuck? You think I want to see the manager that I've been propping as the one to take us to the top of the league to go and do that with City? Also, I can say, I told you guys. No! I want to say that we've won the league. For goodness sakes. Man said Maresca to City will be funny. It will be funny until your shit club doesn't win another league. Then it wouldn't be funny. Then suddenly those laughs will be disappearing and it will be... And then it won't be funny when Lee Gunner's atting you every single day telling you what phase is Maresca in. It won't be funny then, mate. But big up, Egal, bro. Big up, bro. Maresca dips the City. That's worse betrayal than anything Poch. Man, fuck that. He's moving from job to job. Fucking Mourinho went from Chelsea to Man United to try and win them a league, and I never hated him. Antonio Conte went to fucking Tottenham, and I never hated him. And because I'm assuming because you're Maresca out, you would want me to hate him for that reason. No. Clear Lake, have a good window challenge. Have a good window. The fuck? I'm good. I'm good. Man said he's not Mourinho. I'm making the fucking point, bruv. It's the point that a manager going to a rival club is not just going to make me directly hate them. There's a reason why I despise Havertz, but I don't despise Jorginho. I have literally no feelings for Noni Madueke, positive or negative. I don't care that he's gone there. So I don't know what I'll go on for that, man. Fell in love with a championship manager. He ain't no championship manager. He is a world champion, mate. A world fucking champion, mate. Big up Reaper, though. I didn't hate Poch for a reason or bit of betrayal, though. You're asking for consistency. I never felt betrayed by Poch. I thought he was fucking shit. The consistency. It's not even a consistent feeling. If Maresca was to leave the City, I'm not going to feel betrayed. I'm going to be like, well, why didn't you give him what he asked for? Then he wouldn't have felt frustrated. He would have just stayed. I'd be crashing it on the people above him. Pochettino, nah, leave. I wish you joined my rivals. Go join Arsenal, please. Please. I might prop you a bit more if you do it. The fuck? Yeah, Naj, it's all fine, man. It's all Maresca now that's in the spotlight again and not the sporting directors. But hey, because of these sporting directors, just like Naj said, yeah, these man ain't concentrating, bro. Let me send this link out. Let me send this link out. Well, what is the point? Yeah, the chat's just... Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Shout out to the chat, but there's too much BS. Who are you to tell other fans? I'm talking about my... This chat's in set 8 today. I don't get it. Links going out. Big up every single one of you that's locked in. Smash those likes. Let's get the panel in, bruv. For the sake...
Oh, Jesse. Give us a win, yo. 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 In blue we stand.
Don't do like them.
United we rise.
Don't do like
no
them.
more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Justice rising up. We will stand tall. Together we fight. We will conquer all. Give us a win, yo. 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 In blue we stand. United we rise. The banters they throw. We are rising again. No matter the cost. Give us a win, yo. Give us a win, yo. In blue we stand. United we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Justice rising up. We will stand tall. Together we fight. We conquer all. Give us a win, yo. 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 In blue we stand. United we rise. We are faithful and true. With hope in our hearts, we push through.
Ah, perfectly timed. Big up Scott. Big up CNAC, man. No, you didn't get banned. Big up Alex. Big up my G's. What
we believe
entertaining
that
day.
Maresca's going to City?
Not confirmed yet, but they are looking at him, which I think, why is City looking at such a shit manager? You know?
Because
What the hell?
I don't think it's true.
It's
You don't
definitely.
think
And
it's
if it is, please let them destroy that club. Please. Please.
Strategic. I think it's very strategic on Maresca's part.
Maresca, yeah.
He's got a lot of leverage now because like
No. I
he
wouldn't be
has
surprised if that's why he start talking. If he had some kind of conversation with City board before, and all of a sudden,
I do think it's dropped from his
49.
Yeah,
All of a
course
sudden,
it
he
was
had
dropped from his
the
side.
worst 42 hours.
See
or
that your
whatever.
mic seems a bit low, by the way. I've tried raising it, but it does seem a bit low.
Yeah, well, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Are you close to your mic?
Yeah.
I can't. We'll just work with what it is. It's all calm.
My fault.
But yeah, I do think this is coming from Maresca's side, or like his agency's side at least. And like, I don't think it's anything more than that. But if he continues to be frustrated, there might be more than that. It also depends on what City are looking at, and if Guardiola even does leave. There is still a lot of variables to it.
Yeah, but it's the mention of it all.
I think it's over, chat.
Well, hold on, Daniel. Go and see that.
No, I was just gonna say, like, it's the mentioning of it, like that's the whole strategic part of it from Maresca's side, because he's clearly is frustrated with not getting what he needed after winning the club a title that's the first of its kind. So of course you're gonna be upset. We all thought that they were gonna at least get us a center back, a goalkeeper, an adequate striker, and we didn't get any of that. And the brother still has us in top 4 right now. So that, I mean, like, when I see people, yeah, he's not 100% like unblameless in what he's done. He's done a lot of stupid shit, but I mean, I've seen Pep Guardiola do stupid shit this season, and he's 2 points off the league right now. I've seen a lot of top managers all across football do dumb shit at least a handful of times. But look at their body of work so far. Look at his body of work.
Good on consistency as playing. Are we playing consistently good at just losing points?
Well, I have a theory about that, Alex. Is because
of course you do. Of course you have a theory.
Alex, his mic's just naturally low. You gotta let him go.
Oh, hold up. All right, hold on. Let me change shit. Go ahead, Alex.
I'll go for it.
I'm saying on the consistency. Like if you watched us, especially this season, we consistently shit, but we got some points and we won some games where we decent. That's it. That's my whole freaking thing. And he was consistently shit last season too. His win percentage.
I mean, he wasn't, but
He wasn't consistently shit though last year.
We were bad between December
I
and
was gonna be honest.
Yeah.
So, by the way, you can't be in the league, in this league, you can't be consistently shit and finish fourth. That's not fucking possible. Like, that's literally not possible.
No, you have to be extremely inconsistent though to get to fourth.
Everybody,
Because here's the thing though.
everybody.
Well, hold on. Let me just make my point.
Oh yeah, my fault.
Every team from 1 to 4 are good, right? When you're in the top 4, more than likely, apart from when you had City completely dominating everybody and getting 100 points, and Liverpool getting 99, you're all kind of the same level of good. It's just the consistency that separates the winners from those who finish third or who finish fourth, right? So 1v1 will say, oh yeah, we're better than Arsenal. We can beat Arsenal. We can beat this team. We can beat that team. The consistency is the only difference. So we know we're a good team. We know he's a good manager. Is he consistent enough for because I do think there is some overglazing to kind of balance out the hate, because there's some just unreasonable fans who are saying he's shit and he's all that, and he's not. I mean, it's clear that he's not. But I will also not talk about him like he's a fucking genius, because he's not. And I've seen geniuses. We've all seen genius managers. He's not that. So I think we just got to relax a little bit with the hyperbole. But overall, I think it's over. Maybe you guys don't see it. This leaked to 3 of the biggest journalists that we have in the game. It was leaked by somebody. Either it was leaked by his camp or it was leaked by the club. Either way, I think it's over.
I don't know about over, but I do believe it's come from his camp.
Oh, I think it's over between
It's 100% from
him and the club, right? Because obviously, they don't have a good relationship, him and the sporting directors. Once you and your sporting directors don't have a good relationship, there isn't going to be, because this comes out, then they're going to sign him a center back, and then they're going to sign him what he wants, and everybody's going to be happy. If they sign him a center back, it's going to be even more reason for them to fire him if he doesn't win or something. Because let's not act like if we sign a center back, that's the only thing we need to win. There's a lot more wrong with this team that the sporting directors are fucked up. But they will do just that for him. Let me get you a center back. And then when he obviously doesn't win the league, then they'll fire him. So I don't think once you have this split where we're all trying to do the media battle, I think it's over.
I agree.
I mean, it also, I agree too. But it also depends on who they bring in. If you tell me they bring in like someone who universally we see as, okay, he's like on Jimmy's stream earlier, he calls them level raisers. Then I'll be like, all right, cool. You're doing your job. Now it's on Maresca to do his. Because we all agree like this squad is good, but we're like you said, we're inconsistent. Like what you need are pieces, like a few pieces. That's all we've been crying for, is 2 or 3 pieces that could be that difference maker to raise us to being a league winner. But again, we just got worse as far as the squad. Go ahead.
Even under Tuchel, right? They never got Tuchel what he wanted. No, not what he wanted, what he needed. Because sometimes I don't think Tuchel knew what he needed or what he wanted or whatever, right? But going into his second season, they didn't sign him a center mid. They signed him a Lukaku, quote unquote. I mean, not quote unquote, as we know, doesn't suit his style of play. There was a lot of that going on in the building of that squad. We had 2 injured center mids who were always injured. We had no fucking replacements for them. And that's how, when we were in a title challenge, we ended up having to play guys like Ruben Loftus-Cheek as DMs, and Saul, and we kind of fell off. But you know what he didn't do throughout the entire time? He never complained. He never complained. The only complaining from Tuchel came when Claire Lake was there, right?
Yeah.
That's when he said the whole thing about, look at the strikers that we have and blah, 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 right? That's when he started, going into the media and this. It's not like things were perfect under Tuchel. It's not like he didn't want to win or he didn't want to achieve things. And even I criticized him a lot about his tactics and things like that. But he understood, or he had a great relationship with Peter Cech and and Marina, but he understood like you can't have a bad relationship with your sporting directors. You guys have to be on the same page. If you're all losers and you're all kind of agreeing, we're gonna do this young thing and dance around and develop guys and hopefully we win or whatever, then you're all on the same page. If you're not, then you're not. I'm just kind of talking on a descriptive basis.
I think Maresca's on the same page with that, but you just asked for specific profiles you weren't getting.
Yeah,
no, but I don't think he's on the same page with the sporting director. I think they're on completely different pages.
I think that he might have been to begin with. I think there was maybe like not an expectation, but like an understanding from him of like, because I feel like we've all talked about this, and most clubs operate this way. We seem to be one of the few that don't. Of like, if certain targets get hit, like he might have come in and been like, okay, I understand because of where I'm at currently. My say in what goes on is almost non-existent, and that's cool. But if certain things happen, you know, say we start to progress more, say I show that I can do stuff, you know, obviously the 2 trophies we won, regardless of how you feel about them, there's probably a feeling in his mind of like, okay, there has to be some give and take now. No, I don't even think he wants like full control, because I think that's like no manager really does.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's
I don't think he'll ever get it.
No, 100%. He won't get it basically any club anywhere outside of maybe City. Ironically
Remember
enough.
last season last season, I think it's end of March, when everybody want Maresca out because top 4 was out of thing. Yeah, keep thinking this manager is special.
No, don't derail with that. Right?
That worked everybody, and then we end up winning 5 out of our last 6 and 2 trophies.
This isn't completely.
Liverpool was on vacation.
Can we speak to what Scott was saying?
Yeah, we were the only team to beat that Liverpool side on vacation.
That's cool. Like, anyway,
let's go back to what Scott was saying. Right, finish your thought.
He's probably at a stage of like, okay, there's got to be some give and take. So like, even with the summer, he didn't ask for nothing. Still, like there was no, or at least what we heard up until the centre back. He was like, he accepted the Delap thing. Apparently, he co-signed and was on board with Gittins. Like the Garnacho
co-signed Delap too, I think.
Yeah, apparently there was talks with Garnacho that were positive. So like, there's an element of like that working. So like, he was even on board with that. The only thing he asked for, and it was because our main centre back got injured, and the rest outside of Fofana, who's injury prone, are trash. He went, "Can I have a centre back, please?" And they went, "No." And I think that once you get to that
beginning.
Like, that was the beginning. And then you see the season how it's gone in terms of tossing and Chalobah to start the season. Badio outside the Liverpool game. Yeah, you see outside the Liverpool
don't do
game.
that though. Don't add Tosin and Chalobah in the same place. But I hear what you.
No, I mean to start the season. Like Chalobah is obviously better. But I'm saying to start the season they were as bad as each other. Obviously Chalobah's improved. But I'm saying
only
like,
next to each other. But yeah,
you see that. You then see the other stuff of like Buenanotte is ass. Like Gittins, I know he might have co-signed them, but seeing obviously Gittins on Garnacho come in, seeing like Delap come in and out, like seeing these guys come in, and like we are worse than last season in places. I think the squad as a totality is worse, but again, that's kind of a different conversation. He has now got to the point where I think he's frustrated, and so I completely understand where he's coming from, and I think, yeah, like you're going to end up getting this, and I think you said something as well, Daniel, like the sporting directors and the manager. I completely agree, and I think what makes it worse is when you have owners or an owner who is volatile or quick to change. We saw it with Nottingham Forest. The moment that Edu and Nuno had issues, Nuno was gone. The moment it happened that they started having issues. And I think our owners are similar. They're obviously not quite as volatile, but they're very quick to change things if it's not working. Especially when it comes to...
The problem is that...
So I think like they're never going to change this.
So you want Maresca to stay? That's what you're telling me?
I'm saying they're not aligned either. 1 and 2, I've always said this. I've said what kind of manager he is, right? If I saw the Jose's and those guys out there in world football, I would want him sacked right now. I don't give a fuck about a manager. I'll be honest. Y'all know that. After 2 years, I'm bored of you. But there is no guy. But hold on. But there is no guy like that out there. There is no guy like that out there. There is no all-time. He hasn't popped up yet. I haven't seen the all-timer. So if that's the case, you're gonna have managers who are like Maresca, who are like Slot, who are like these guys they're good, but you have to, give them the right tools for them to win. He hasn't been given the right tools for him to win a league title. However, here's where my problem with him comes in, and this has been my main problem, right? is there has to be an holistic approach when you're talking about players coming in and players leaving, and he has to be a lot more vocal, a lot more involved in the summer. Not now. Now it's too late. Now it's over because I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this issue because you're right. The only player he did ask for was a center back, and we have this argument all the time. Do the ownership want to win? Do they do this? And I always say, yes, they do. They just think if their way is going to get them there. So when the season starts and it looks like they're not going to win, it's not going to be, well, they understand. They just want top 4. They're lying to you. They want to win. That's why they're complaining to him behind the scenes about him not winning certain games. That's why he feels like he's under pressure. If they don't want to win, there's nothing to bitch about. There's nothing to moan about. We're in a top 4 battle like you guys wanted, and it's fine. But obviously, they feel like they should be better than where we are currently, so they're putting pressure behind him, talking, maybe asking him questions, and he's getting annoyed with it, right? That's why he has to come out, and then followed by his conversation from last week, we hear this coming out. That's an escalation, right? Mm-hmm. That's not from a board of ownership who doesn't want to win, who's just cool with things going the way it is. So they're delusional. They obviously want to win, but they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And we know our owners are fighting. Like, I haven't forgotten the article that came out about Bowley and Igali trying to bite each other out. That hasn't left my mind just because it went quiet. So there's not a unified, I want to get rid of these guys or whatever it is. It's going to take a few managers before the sporting directors leave, and then we can get somewhere. But beyond that, do I want Maresca fired? No. They're going to hire Rosanas. It's going to be shit still. So
Lampard 3.0, mate.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. Oh, go ahead.
Also, the point on Daniel's thing is, even if there was, I know this isn't necessarily how you would feel about it, because I know you said if there was, but even if there was a Jose Pep type manager out there, or someone level,
Daniel,
they're not bringing him in. Like, our next manager's Rafinha, maybe Fabregas a push.
Yeah, Daniel, I'm gonna just unmute when you want to speak, bro. Go on, Scott.
So even if like that type of manager was out there, because there have been that type of manager. We had Enrique. They said no. I think Nagelsmann's better than Maresca. He was out there. They said not, like that was no. Like, so your
was put down an hour after Poch.
Your top option, the most likely option, is a guy whose highlight of his career is taking Strasbourg to 5th. Prior to that, it was taking Hull to 7th in the championship. So, like, even if I don't rate Maresca, the guy that takes over is going to be less experienced, have a worse CV, have managed at a worse level.
So that's my point.
It's going to be Rafinha, bro. Like, we know guys. We know.
You think there's a chance we get an upgrade?
Hold on.
No.
What I'm saying,
no.
I think
there's a chance we can lock into one, maybe.
I think you're missing what I'm saying. You think that, I have somebody in mind. No, I just think this dumb ownership does not know who we're gonna hire next, and I know it could be whoever. My point is, with this ownership, I think only a damn luck will get us a good manager. So if I see a shit one, I'm gonna call him out. Bring me the next one, because I believe with this ownership, only luck can get us a good manager. That's it.
I mean, we kind of looked into a decent manager, because I had zero hope for him last year at the beginning. This year, after winning 2 trophies and still being in 4th position, all the things, because I agree with all his faults, because they are clear to see. Like, as far as the rotation of all these players and the fact that he doesn't make rotations fast enough, and he still, for some fucking reason, puts Tosin in instead of Josh A. But at the same time, I have to agree with a lot of the things that he's doing with the players, as far as fucking Reece James is healthy for over a calendar year. Fofana has looked the healthiest I've ever seen him in like the last 3 years that I've seen him in a Chelsea shirt. So there are positives, but at the same time, I agree with you, Alex. I don't fucking trust these owners or SDs to even order a fucking burger at McDonald's, let alone choose the right manager. So I'm more in the camp of, I don't see why we fire him right now unless he gives me a reason to fire him. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, and I'm telling you, it's just matter of time. Now that that came out, he's a sneaky bitch because he knew what happened. So then he made a comment, "Oh, I had the worst 42 hours or whatever hours, worst hours." I can tell you, he had a sniff that he has a chance of going to City before that comment was made.
Hey man, I just see it as
maybe.
he's just reminding
I wouldn't
the
write it off.
SDs he has options, man. That's all it is. That's all I'm gonna take it as for right now. Unless later on we hear something different. I mean, that's just all it is, man. It's just politicking right now.
Yeah, because like there's still plenty of other scenarios. Like Pep could stay for another year. They could go for somebody else. Maresca might actually get listened to. He might feel a bit more comfortable, and he's not trying to leave. He said he's happy at Chelsea as well in the same press conference. So there's still a bunch of variables in it, but just I also think there is a bit of timing as well on Alex's side. I do agree with that point. But I do think this is a little bit tactical. Maybe to get us to try and move in January, because we do know money's still there. We do know that he still wants a centre back. We were trying to look at that Lille midfielder. So hopefully, like, it just makes them listen to him a bit more, but can't really ask
Another
much more
thing
than
is,
that.
if you are such a big boy and you're talking to the thing like, I want a center back, that means that Garnacho was okay with him signing. That means he was okay with getting. At least he approved it.
Yeah, I assumed he approved all of those ones.
Well, he can hold that approval now. Because he can live with that now. He's going to live with that. He's going
I
to
don't think
live
those
with
were the complaints. I think the complaints was he wanted a centre back.
No, he
No.
takes some blame for like the some of the players we signed. Like I said,
Yeah, he's not 100%. He's not 100% clean.
As far as was reported, and obviously, like you can't like take it with a pinch of salt because the way this club is reported on is a joke at times. But like all reports said that he was heavily involved in the Gitten signing, which so far has been that's been the worst signing of the summer for the money you spent on him, for his position in the squad, for his output. He's the worst signing of the summer for me. For us, I
I
mean.
don't know.
Sorry.
Delap
is a
probably
close
is the
second.
worst. Nah,
Delap is
he's probably the
I hear
worst,
Scott's
bro.
argument, even though I'm with Delap.
Because the thing with Delap is, right, he cost 30 million. He done it in the Prem. You can flip him easily for the same money you bought him for. You bought Gittins for 1.5 times the amount you paid for Delap. He had half a season worth of time in the Bundesliga to go off of in terms of if you're trying to get him on that resale thing. He's like only a year younger than Delap. He's played more games. He's looked just as bad. Like, but the fact that those are 1A and 1B, and those are both the guys he co-signed in terms of the former City players, is not a good look. And he takes as much.
But do you know why that is though? That's because the guy that he trusts the most is Joe Shields, right?
That's also
they both had a time at City. You know, they have that kind of connection. So any player Joe Shields tells him, he's kind of onto
literally
it.
got
Like, of course, I'll get the player.
Yeah,
exactly. Right. So he trusts this guy, and this is why there should be a good relationship with you and your sporting directors. But there's only one guy he obviously trusts in that list, and I don't think that's the guy you should be trusted. And if he is, and the problem with him is, to me, he's just going by, oh, this is who we had at City, right? This is who we had at City. I know them. I know their talent level. So I'm going to, bring them to Chelsea when they're coming in. These are the guys that he probably puts his backing on, and which is why we actually go ahead and sign them, right? I've been saying this since. He could probably put his backing on. You know what? I've watched. I know you guys have sent me like 1,000-hour videos on or 1,000-minute videos on Ekatike. I've watched 700. I think this is the guy you have to get. I don't think he's doing that. But I think the players that he does do that for, we end up signing, like Delap and whoever else. Not that he's saying go and get this player, but if they bring it up to him, like, oh, we're looking at going for Delap, he was probably like, yeah, of course, I love Delap. I remember him when he was at City. But what he should be doing is looking at maybe some of these scouting videos of these other strikers and realizing like, yeah, you can't have a child being your fucking striker at Chelsea. It's not gonna work.
Hell no, you can't, man. Especially if you had aspirations in the beginning when you were whispering about going for the league and the UCL. Like you need big boy people to accomplish all that shit. And what do we have?
Yeah,
We didn't even get
We
the
have
10
unproven. We have
minutes.
unproven people.
This was weird, right? Because he was obviously happy with Jackson leaving, right? He was disappointed in Jackson with the red cards and the missed chances and everything else. So he was happy with Jackson leaving. And in my head, is like you wouldn't be happy with that if you didn't want to win. And if you want to win, why would you let them sign Gittins?
Yep.
That's my point.
And the fact that Gittins, like, I like the way that it was painted. I didn't like how it was painted or presented to us because we all expected that, okay, Gittins is cool as a developmental piece, and we're gonna bring someone who can contribute now. That's at least what we were briefed on, and then we ended up with Garnacho. That's
To be
what
fair,
really did it
if he
for
said
me.
no to any of them, that they wouldn't just go and get him anyway.
I don't think they'll get him if he says no.
But that was the thing though. Like if
no,
we really like Garnacho was the guy the whole
Flying
time.
on the Garnacho hill this summer.
Like just hindsight being 2020.
No, but like I think they would anyway, Lewis. But for me, that's not the point because it would come out that he said no, and then I think it would say like that would tell me of like okay, there is at least some understanding of
it.
Yeah, he's enabling it.
I'm not even saying he watched. I'm
Oh,
just saying he's just trusting them to sign some of these guys, right? He's not doing a certain level of due diligence, which I think is over what some other managers might have to do. But that's what you have to do because you're at Chelsea and you're dealing with these bums. You have to do that.
Like, for example, Lewis,
strikers.
we straight up got told, and you could see this in the fact he didn't play, that Maresca didn't want Felix. They bought him anyway. Like, so, but we straight up got told, and I was like, okay, I can tell we didn't want him because he didn't play him, first of all. But also, it was quite clear he didn't really fit, and he wasn't good. So at least I at least know that Maresca knows this guy's not good. He's just been given a shit player and has been told work with it. At least then I can allow it if like he's not using Gittins or he's not using Garnacho or he's not using this guy. You ask for these guys and you're not using them or not getting the best out of them. Like you need to shut up, bro. Like don't complain.
That's fair. You can say the same thing with Hato also.
I think he just lost the political battle, right? Because like what Scott is saying.
Well, I don't think the idea was to play Hato centre back.
Because if he was vocal about it in the summertime, like no, I don't want Delap, I don't want Gittins, and I don't want whoever else we signed. I don't want them coming in, right? And we're performing when he's making changes or subs or these guys aren't playing well, then I think he has more of a win in like the back room. But if you don't say anything, or if you trust Joe Shields because he's told you Gittins is going to be the next layout, or you trust him when he's talking about Delap being a world-class player, if you do that, then I'm not even saying he was watching them saying.
Was he froze? I thought did my laptop lag out? Yeah, his mic just switched.
Yeah, I thought it was me.
My mic switched. But yeah, I just think that's going to be what ends him here. You know what I mean? Because he should have said no to some of these guys. At least let it be on record that I said no. I did not want them. Not just I want a center back. Because if he gets a center back, that doesn't solve all our problems. Your front line is still shit.
Yeah, I mean, also like it takes a while. Like we saw it last season. It takes a while for like a lot of these players to adapt to what he's trying to do. And my whole thing was like you're doing that same process of last year of integrating people into your system, and we're like at a stage where all right, we just need to add a few like level raising pieces to go to the next level, and we just went ahead and just did the same shit. That's what showed me like all right, we ain't serious like we claim to be.
Thinking like you gotta adapt to what Maresca wants to do. There's only 2 players on the pitch that do that. Macron's wife and James Cucurella. 3 players. Those are the 3 players that actually adapt. The rest of them, there's nothing to adapt to. Because that's the only things that on the field is changing. It's inverting transgenderism. That's what he does.
That's crazy. That's a crazy.
That is crazy, bro. That is crazy, man. But I mean,
I'm
I don't
serious,
even know
man.
what
What tactics are you talking about?
I know.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, bro. But I mean, the tactics that have us improved as far as structurally, when we're talking about a defense, our players are shit as far as compared to other, big teams in this league. And yet we still somehow have only conceded 15 goals and we have 9 clean sheets
The most
with
in the league, by the
fucking
way.
Bob Sanchez. Fucking Bob Sanchez. That's crazy fucking work. Like this league is cooked, but that still is
We've
fucking
only
crazy.
conceded 15 goals.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hey,
in the league.
you know what? I still don't respect them, but Bears. This league is shit. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that,
that.
and we all don't rate none of our center backs. We don't rate our
That's not true. That's
goalkeepers.
not true.
All right, we rate. All right, some of us will rate. I rate Fofana because he's showing that he can be healthy. When he's healthy, when he's showing me this level, fair play, man.
I don't see
Because
the
I wanted to kick him off of a bridge at the beginning of the season.
No, his
But
level isn't amazing, but the
it's
talent
be-
the talent is better than everybody in the league. I've said
All right.
our defense is even as bad as it is, right? Now, if Cole was there, it'd be a lot stronger. But I think it's top 4 anyway. It's not like we have a bottom 10 back line that's being prodded up. It was worse, a lot worse last year, even though we were still in the top 3. It was a lot worse because Sanchez was making error after error after error. And the other center backs were also making errors, just leading to goals. They fixed it up in the second half of the season, but even then, they're still better than 90% of the fucking league.
That's why I said this league is cooked.
Yeah, but that's not the
coaching.
problem. But that's not the problem, though. The problem is we didn't do anything to make the jump. And with Cole out, we
Exactly.
downgraded. Bro, the defense has regressed just based on not having Cole.
Joey, go play Football Manager. You've been playing it for a while. Keep playing it.
Oh man, shout out Joey.
Big up Joey, man. It sounds like the centre backs also just got coached a bit better too.
But
You
it's
could
just
even
whatever
upgrade
leap you take
what we
center
have.
back wise, you had a bigger leap that you could take forward wise. You just needed balance, right? And there was some kind of balance coming into the team in his 2 years. Last year we were a lot better compared to Poch. Poch was disgusting. Like I've never seen Chelsea's back line that bad ever. That's the worst I've ever seen it.
Conceded 63 fucking
Like
goals.
we've never
bro.
seen it that bad ever. So he was
Jesus
getting it to a great level. The problem is, as our back line has been stabilizing and maybe getting better, and even with players you might look at it and say, "Oh, this guy's so shit." Yeah, but
Champ, I don't play Russian
apart from
roulette.
when
I do
Tosin's
Russian
playing,
Alex, wait, go on, Daniel.
I'm just saying, apart from when Tosin's playing, we don't really see these massive issues with the back line. The problem is the front line has gotten so much worse. It's like each year it's gotten worse.
Mm-hmm.
From Poch's
I
year
agree.
to last year to
Chances that
this
we
year,
got just don't move nothing. He
it's
looks like a
gotten
load
worse.
of nothing, and so does the lap. That left hand side, we're just hoping Garnacho or Gittins has a good moment. And then, like, there's probably not to the same extent, João Pedro, but we just need him to get back into some form. He was better coming off the bench against Cardiff, but I just want to see it in the Prem. Same as Garnacho, in all honesty.
Oh, but again, like I've said it before, these players are what you bought them, bro. Like João Pedro is exactly the same player he was at Brighton. Like that's
And
what you
Maresca,
paid.
in spite of all of this, was only demanding another centre back.
But again, I mean, that's why I was.
Without that, if we had just got another ball playing centre back.
But Lewis, the problem is that if he got the ball playing center back, right, he most likely would be in the same position he's in now.
We don't know that. We've had to start tossing in how many games, and he's been liable for how many goals.
We'd be in a similar position. I get what Daniel's saying. We'd be in a similar position in terms of like the front line, in terms of their performances. Like we might have been better defensively 100%, and we might like
that would have been the difference between draws and wins.
Or draws and losses.
I don't think
Like Brentford, for
it
example,
made-
or Sunderland.
I also don't think that like he. I also don't think that the forward line players
Hato
would
is
see
right.
Let's go, bro.
Is
Let's go.
right-footed. Is Hato
no,
is
left.
right-footed?
Left-footed, I think.
Left foot. Sorry.
There we
bro.
go, Joe. Play your
No,
football
wait,
manager
Alex.
better.
Alex, let Scott go, bro. No, let's chat.
To be
Go
fair,
on,
with
Scott.
the Hato thing, like it's not. We've seen him play centre back, and it's not been good. We've seen him play centre back; it's been good. He also just doesn't get enough time. That's another criticism of Maresca, but that's a different conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't think even with the better centre back, like let's say we sign like Bastoni, it doesn't make Gittins and Garnacho and João Pedro and Delap look better. Having Bastoni, we end up further up the table because our defense we'll have only conceded like I don't know 10 goals instead of 15 or 9 goals instead of 15. So we'll naturally be higher and have more wins, yes. But the performances that we see from the front line, they're like the GNA output, like, that doesn't change because these guys are still cheeks. They suck.
Yeah.
So like that's the only difference is the fact we just concede less and we're probably higher because of it. But then we're talking about how then the focus on this team would be the attack because the defense.
HM, can I put HM?
Like
Comment of me, Lewis.
Scott is right. Like as much as like I don't rate the individuals in our defense, they're holding their own.
Hold that HM, you worthless piece of crap.
Alex, let go, please. Go, bro. Sorry about that.
As much as I don't rate no, it's cool. Alex is just a weird man. As much as I don't rate the individuals in our defense, they're at least holding their own. The attack though isn't doing that at all.
Yeah. Yeah, but even then, like we had defensive problems around October, September, and that's why I think maybe if we had got a different centre back.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, but it's crazy because we actually
That has
spent money.
different conversations.
But we actually spent money upgrading our left wingers and our striker. We actually spent money on doing that, and we haven't upgraded. That's the funny thing. We've not spent on the defense or goalkeeper, but we actually spent on the striker and winger. It's crazy.
Bro, I was just saying.
That's why I don't trust the SDs to fix it.
Bro, I don't trust them to like get another manager. I said after Poch got sacked that the next guy has to work, or else I don't care. I'm not gonna be blaming managers.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you: when you know that you have a specific problem within your team, can you do something like tactically that can address that kind of issue?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. So
you can try to.
You can try to. Yeah, at least. So by putting, for example, when we had specific problems with Jorginho recovery things, Tuchel addressed it. What do you think this manager did to address those issues?
What issue?
Centre backs, obviously.
Yeah,
everybody
just
problem.
say list the issues. List the issues.
No. Just like you said.
He's addressed our centre backs. How he's addressed it is by one, we have a consistent pairing in Fofana and Chalobah, and two, Fofana and Chalobah are not involved in build-up at all. It's mainly Reece James when we build up. If people watch
whoever's in midfield with Reece James, they get the ball to the midfielders and then they figure it out and get the ball off the pitch.
People watch how we build up.
We have a difficulty doing that, to be honest.
If people watch how
fullbacks.
If people want me to go in the chat, so let me go in the chat. I'm about to do some cleaning up in the chat then.
Okay, bye.
Relax, Russian, relax.
Let me do some cleaning in the chat.
Golly.
People watch how we build up. Gusto will invert and Fofana will push out to right back and Reece will drop in and help us build out. Fofana and Chalobah don't get involved in build up anymore. In the past, 2 months it's been?
And even if the ball goes to Sanchez, he just kicks it out. Like he does not pass anything.
But Sanchez is.
You know what's funny?
But Sanchez has been doing that since the back end of last season. I'm talking about this season.
Prime. You just listed the best way for us to build up. That
Yeah,
unfortunately
but
he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that all the time.
Yeah, I know, but that's when Alex was talking about like coaching to fix something. We've done that.
No,
We've
I didn't
changed.
say coaching.
No. What I'm saying
You
is he's
freaking
inconsistent
dumbass.
in that, right? So when
All right, Russian.
so it's not by design, it's by the quality of the player, is what I'm saying. So when
Yeah, I
he's
know.
playing, but
Okay.
what I'm saying
That's
is that
still
there has
an
to be
adapt. He's
but
still
I'm saying that there
adapting.
has to be
Yeah.
a level of the design there, because you know it works with Reese. So make the other players do what Reese does, and because they don't do it. When we watched the last game,
what Reese does.
yes,
Yeah,
they can.
exactly.
It's Caicedo. He can't
But
do
they
what
can't.
Reese does. He just
But you're
does it.
saying they can't do what Reese does. Though.
I'm saying going into the position Reese picks up, because we saw how we were struggling to build up from the back when Reese wasn't in there and it was Caicedo and Santos, and all their midfielders were cramping on them, right, not giving them space. But because Reese just forces himself into the center back spot, it makes the others have to go wide. He just forces that. They don't do that. They just stay around like, oh, I have 3 players on me, nothing I can do.
I mean, but it's not like we haven't seen Caicedo actually be able to pass through trouble or deal with pressure.
That's why I
For
know he
some
can do
reason
it.
this season, yeah, but for some reason he's struggling more than he did last season. I agree with you on that, but again, like we also had Colwell to put, for him to play off of. So it's more so. I think it's just more so the people we don't have in comparison to what Maresca is actually doing.
No,
And he's just making adjustments, like similar to what you just said. He's just making adjustments based off of who we don't have.
I'm saying sometimes he makes the adjustment, and I'm like, okay, you figured it out, right? But then he does something completely different the next game, which makes me feel like, you just figured out what can solve this issue of building up for you in the previous game. Just keep doing that. That's why I just became okay with Reece James playing in the midfield. If there's no Lavia, Reece James is the best player for you to build up in that role in this team, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
I mean, also,
yeah,
you can also say like what he played the same way when we got bounced off the park by Leeds, and he did the same thing against Everton, and it was a 2-0. Like, I mean, it's that I just say that's just football right there. I mean, of course, the players have to do their job and actually execute, and at the end of the day, but I mean, it's just. I don't know what to say about it, man. It's just he's just adapting to who he doesn't have and just making the best of who he has. That's it.
But he doesn't. That was my question. If you know that you have specific area that weak, you can enforce the other areas to protect that weak area. But he
I think
doesn't.
he trusted in Tosin too much at the start of the season, and I think now he's learned from that.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's where if you get a better ball playing centre back, you're not relying on Tosin because he's sitting on the bench.
I don't care about the better ball. Like I want centre back to be able
you don't,
to
but that's what the
defend.
manager does.
But that's how he plays. That's the
my
thing.
problem. So that's my problem. Like if you realize, if just put it in your head, if your team relies on the fucking center back ball ability, you fucked. That if you
I
telling
think
me
we've moved past that now, but he just relied on the wrong guy.
no. I'm saying if this is your primary problem, that he sees that's the only problem, you out of your
That's what he
mind.
felt like when he lost his primary ball playing centre back.
It's literally the same with City. It's literally the same with other teams that play like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Man lost his primary ball playing centre back with 2 weeks left before the start of the season.
And even then, we all were screaming for just get another center back. Even if Cole wasn't injured, we all wanted another.
We wanted a center back regardless. The call injury.
We tried to go for Hoyes.
It's the fact that we didn't get one after we got an injury.
I don't care about the center back that.
But that's you. This is
no,
what Maresca
no. But how many passes the center back has to pass it to Garnacho or to whoever runs or to Ja Pedro to see that his first touch is farther than Lukaku's first touch? What kind of
Okay,
center
now we're
back
talking
pass?
about the players that we signed.
No.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying.
If you're pinging that to a Rafael Leao
No,
or to a
Lewis,
fucking
16
Rodrigo.
games this season. We played 16 games. You don't realize that that's the problem? You, no matter who you have on the pitch, play different way, please. But
Well,
he
he's done
can't.
that, and that's why we've conceded one goal between Fofana and Chalobah in 6 games.
So I'm not
the
getting
thing is,
it.
right? The thing is, right? I
I
hear
think
what,
what would be the different way
hold on,
of
Scott.
playing?
Hold on, Scott. I hear
Make
what
your
Alex is saying.
center mids move. How many times I've been yelling at Casado to get the open for the center back to pass it, so the center backs don't have to make that pass.
No,
But
I hear
no,
what
it's
Alex
by
is saying,
design
right?
because those players don't move. No matter who's in the midfield, they position themselves and they don't move.
I hear what
Do you
Alex is
understand what I'm saying,
I hear what
Scott?
Alex is saying, right? But the thing is, what do you expect from a young, inexperienced manager? This is the type of stuff that you're going to get with him.
But here we go, Prime. But that's what I'm saying. That's my view on the managers from these sporting directors. Sack him, get the next one. If he does the same crap, sack them too. Because I don't think.
Hold on, Alex. But the thing is, this is the best of who they're going to get. They're not going to get anyone better than this.
They're going to get another unproven young manager
You think this
hold
is
on,
the
to go with.
Alex,
the luck I'm looking for is this.
So, Alex, all the frustrations and stuff you have at Maresca, that's fine. I won't even argue against you. But I'm saying, when you get rid of him, we're not going to get better. You just won't. Regardless of the level you think Maresca's at, these guys lucked out getting someone this good. Because the last guy they hired was Pochettino. Look at the managers we were linked with when we got Maresca. We were linked to what's his name?
Company, Maresca.
No, who was the Ipswich manager?
Oh, Maresca.
McKenna.
Kieran McKenna. We were linked to Kieran McKenna.
Thomas Frank De Zerbi.
Kieran McKenna.
And
Thomas
Company.
Frank. This is the level, by the way.
Yeah, Company was on the list.
This is the level, by the way. This is the level of managers that we were linked with. So when Maresca goes, we're more than likely going to get Liam Rosenier. And as much as I think he is good, again, he's at Strasbourg with no pressure. I've seen games he's had this season. I've seen performances they've had this season. Bro, you can't do that at Chelsea. So as much as all the anger towards Maresca, I think personally it should solely be at the sporting directors. Because if Maresca goes, there's no upgrade on this, bro. It's not even like we're gonna get
unless you roll the dice and hit the jackpot again.
If you roll the fucking dice, what a crazy ass.
We're not even gonna get a dessert. We're not even gonna get a Deserbi. We're not getting an upgrade. We're not.
Yeah, do you know the funniest thing? No, do you know what jokes though about the Deserbi thing, by the way? We might get Deserbi. We're going to be in the same position in a year and a half's time when he did what he did at Brighton and throw his toys out the pram, because he will when he's getting players he doesn't fucking want. Because he did the same thing at Brighton.
Scott, you think that's going to last a year and a half? Brother, he's going to do that within 6 months.
No, it will last a year and a half because he didn't do that at Brighton, to be fair. Like,
bro, Scott, at Chelsea, how do you think he's gonna feel when we're gonna sign another shit?
No, he'll be fine the first year, because it's the same thing as like the Maresca thing in terms like you'll accept it for a year with the view of if I do well, it will change. He'll come in, he'll do well potentially, and then he'll go, "Oh, can I have a centre back? Or can I have this player because it really fits?" And they'll go, "What?
No,
have 18-year-old that comes from Afghanistan or something in your team." And he's just got to accept it, and he won't, because he's a fiery Italian manager. And the thing at Brighton wasn't even like all that deep. It was just he didn't think he was getting enough funds to be able to improve the team properly. That's why he left.
And he was losing all of his key players.
He sold all of his key players.
Unless it's Royden, right?
Unless
Cucurella, Colwill.
Yeah. So again, that's fine. Like, people don't like Maresca. Like, I don't care about debating that. That's fine. I'm not going to argue against that. You have your reasons not to like him. But don't act as if getting rid of Maresca just fixes the club, bro.
We're still, man.
These sporting directors, we're still ass with Maresca gone. We're still ass, bro.
Oh man.
They want us to roll the dice like it's Roman rolling the dice. That's what I don't get.
It's not like
Yeah, that's the part that kills me.
Yeah, bro. It's not like Roman going from Frank Lampard to Tuchel. We're gonna go from Maresca to Rosiner, bro. There's no like Rosiner's not winning the Champions League this season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, guys,
Lampard, it was proven winner, Lampard, proven winner. I don't worry then. Now it's just who's next up. Is he the right one?
And Rosiner's gonna be the yes man. He's not gonna speak out like Maresca until he ends up. He's gonna end up speaking out in probably 18 months, 2 years, when he feels like, oh, we've done so much, we can make the jump now. Or why haven't we made the jump yet? Like
I was gonna say, by the way, Prime, you're talking facts about Rosenior, by the way. Bro didn't speak out when he was working under the Hull City owner. If you've done any research into Hull City and know what kind of owner they've got, he will be here until he'll be here for a lifetime. He's never speaking out. He's never speaking out if he's here.
Oh, so like he's yes man to the max.
Oh, yeah. Bro, the Hull City owner is a certified moron. He's a certified idiot, bro, and he didn't speak out against him once.
And the thing is, Maresca didn't only start.
There's actually a really good.
Maresca
hold on a second, Prime.
Okay.
Ekpom 1, whatever the guy is. He has a comment. Yeah, this guy, but before that one. Alex is saying he wants the player to play in their position, blah, blah, blah. Find that comment because that's a decent comment, but that he does not understand what I'm saying. So this is the decent he's almost right. He's
big up, bro.
We can hear you, Andrew. So
a lot of teams do have their centre backs playing from the back.
That's Mr. Andrew.
Yeah. But that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I do want centre backs to play from the back. I don't want centre backs to play all the way to forward or the person that drops deeper. That's my problem. If you telling me that our centre backs have to be that kind of level of the centre back playing centre backs, that they have to bypass midfield to get past to the Enzo or whoever, that's my problem. Use those players that designed to be played from the back.
The Colwell one's always pinging passes straight down.
But not everybody's Colwell. That's my point. So if
yeah.
And isn't that why Maresca wanted the ball playing centre back?
Well, there's no ball. To be fair, there is no ball play centre back that you'd have gotten that was like Cole.
I hear that.
What name would you think?
No, I don't know that. I mean,
not like Cole will.
Lewis, can you tell me how HM got what's the name? Because he's fucking getting on my nerves, and I've been arguing with fucker for a while now, for years.
HM's been here for years, man. That's just it.
Yeah, and I always had a problem with the fucker. And he's what's the name that they key on it?
Oh, damn, we got that's the longest beef on the channel, mad.
Yeah. I need the fucking for you to remove it so I can mute the fucker.
Alex, the problem
you
that
could just mute him for yourself on your side.
The problems you have with how we play out, that's fine. The managers that we're gonna get to replace Maresca, or we're gonna be linked to replace Maresca, are gonna do the same thing.
Same thing.
And that I think, listen, I told you because it's a damn luck with this ownership. And I just if you telling me Maresca is the best we can get, and that's the luck, okay. If this is the best we can get, okay. But
unless they, because
how do you know if it's not?
Because they fluked on Maresca. Because it could easily have been McKenna. It could easily have been McKenna, bro.
Could have been deserved.
Okay, how about there was a list by from Pies' Burner a couple of days ago about the managers that we were potentially looking at, or we have.
I didn't even see this. I saw people tweet about this.
De Zerbi, Rossignol, Eddie Howe, Iraola, and Glasner.
Eddie Howe,
you already know it's.
Wait, is that now?
No, this was before the Cardiff game, on the day of the game.
No, but I mean like this season. That's now, not.
Yeah, this week.
Okay. The best manager on that list is Glasner. We're not getting Glasner.
Nope.
Can I ask a question, by the way?
Rosenior is he's the guy. He's gonna be the guy.
By the way, I'm genuinely curious with this in terms of there's so much wrong with this list. De Zerbi and Rosenior, like we said, like De Zerbi especially, it's going to be the same football. It might be tweaked slightly. It's very similar football. Rosenior, I've already spoken about. Like I like Rosenior, but his CV is worse than Maresca. When we got Maresca as manager, it's worse.
Thanks.
The Howe thing is interesting to me because outside the fact of it's Chelsea, why would he leave a club where he currently has complete control over transfers that he can make?
He just
Like
got
his,
that,
as far as I'm aware, if what I saw tweet the other day is true, his brother is the chief scout.
No, he is, Scott. He just got complete control in the summer.
Bro, these are just names. Like it's those are.
Also, by the way,
having
this
complete
list,
control, no control. Cool.
also, by the way,
Like,
this
I
list,
guess.
right? This list, barring Glasner, this list looks like this should be the list of managers we should have been linked with after we sacked Poch. That's the crazy thing. Rosenior, Howe, Iraola, De Zerbi, those are the managers that you're linked with after sacking Poch, when you're trying to reset everything. We're past that
list,
now.
That list
We're
looks
past
like
now.
a list for a open Spurs job.
Nah, listen.
Yeah.
So
And we're
here's
past
so
That list is not good.
So to me, when I look at all these names, these are all the same guys, but listen, level wise, they're gonna achieve the same thing.
Outside of Glasner, but
The
I
only
don't, I don't
difference,
think-
the only
I don't
difference
think
is
Glasner would come here.
what's gonna happen.
I said
Oh,
outside
no,
of Glasner, I agree, but I don't think Glasner would come here.
No,
when
no,
he,
but
when
not
he
forget,
no,
but
I don't know.
forget Glasner.
What I'm saying
forget
is
Glasner
that
even coming here. We're not going to approach
the best
Glasner.
option.
We'll approach him.
The best option is only going to be the guy who wants to do what the board wants to do, but is going to shut up when they're asking him why haven't you won, right?
Can I ask?
And whoever comes in,
we'll
is
let
just
you
going
go
to be
after
here for a year or 2 years. That's it. Everybody's going to get fired because they want you to win, but they're going to give you bullshit for it.
That's why De Zerbi has no business being on that list, Daniel.
Yeah.
Because we know he's not going to be able to. If Maresca can't control,
Well,
I'll just
Zerbi's
say
their boy though.
his emotions.
Zerbi's Win Stanley's boy. Remember, Win Stanley left before Zerbi's last season, right? Where he started complaining because he came in to replace Potter, and Potter
Yeah,
came
but-
to Chelsea.
Yeah, but
Daniel,
And he
that
left with him.
recruitment-
Well, hold on. We're going to get Surfer in as well quickly because he just
Go
had
ahead.
1 point he wanted to add. What were you going to say, Surfer?
That managers list is just like every club's transfer list. It's not unless all the big time managers are safely secured, right? So we're looking at that's the level of managers that are out there. There's no real outstanding manager who's waiting to leave a club, who's free. You know what I mean? That you could easily get, you know, like a Luis Enrique or a Pep or something like that. Do you know what I mean? There's no other, and Simeone won't go because he's like heavily paid. There's no other. That's the level of manager that's out there. There's no this is the same argument when people say to us,
Do you think De Zerbi is better than Enzo?
Say it again.
Do you think De Zerbi is better than Enzo?
I think De Zerbi is slightly overhyped.
Okay. Prime, do you think De Zerbi is better than Enzo?
I don't know if Prime's here.
So on that list, nobody thinks that any of those managers better
Okay,
than.
are you talking-
Deserbi, I wouldn't mind because I wanted Deserbi after Poch got sacked.
Wait, are you
my,
talking
my
to me?
issue is not whether they're better or worse than Enzo. I'm just saying that
he said Prime.
the level of manager. That's
Yeah.
the
I
manager that's
understand
out
what
there.
you're
That's
saying.
the problem.
I
It's not-
understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like whether you think they're better than Enzo or not. That's the list we're pulling from. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the. I think the actual list would include Leroy Rosenior and Felipe Luis from. Is it Flamenco? I think that would be on.
I don't think Luis would be considered personally.
I think that would be the type of list. I
What if-
think a few of those
Andrew,
names
what
are
if
red herrings.
what if Alonso gets fired at Madrid? Would folks take Xabi Alonso, or did Madrid scare people off?
No,
of that?
I'd take Alonso.
I'd take him.
I would definitely take Alonso.
I think he'd go
Yeah.
Liverpool personally.
'Cause he's
but
won a
Alonso-
league.
Alonso is better.
Prime. We
Yeah.
do get a manager better than Maresca.
Yeah, but they won't go for Alonso. Is the thing.
Yeah, because Alonso is worse than what Maresca's doing. He will call. He's like a type A type of manager.
But he's
he
not
wants to
calling out
have
the-
complete control of everything.
But Sinek, he's not calling out the the board.
It's Real Madrid, though.
He's pulling
Like,
up- he's
who
pulling
are
up
you
players.
to call out Real Madrid? Like, he,
Yeah, so
he doesn't
those
have the
kind of
cachet to
managers-
do it.
Those kind of managers, you're always gonna have difficulty in clubs like that. But we're not Real Madrid one, and we're in the depths right now. We're kind of not really in the depth, but yeah, kind of the depth. So it's a
No,
different
we are in
situation.
depth, really. Like, we can at least see the light. It's just we can't fucking get to the light right now because
Yeah,
we're
his
doing dumb
personality
shit.
will definitely work here, though.
Who's that?
But yeah, I think with the
Whose personality would work?
Xavi.
I don't- oh,
Xavi
Xavi
Alonso.
yeah. I don't think
Xavi
he's gonna- I
Alonso.
don't think he's
my thing, by the way,
And
with
I
this
think,
list as well.
and I think they'll give him what
is-
he wants.
Yeah.
My thing with this list as well is there's two people on this list, and it's the two people I take above all others are going to speak out if something goes wrong with transfers, and that's De Zerbi and Glasner. The rest won't. But like I said, of the other three, Howe is the only one I take, and even then, there's a ceiling to him. Like we're not
What?
winning a league title under Eddie Howe.
What Crystal Palace manager? What Crystal Palace?
Glasner.
Oh shit, he's on the list. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take
I
him.
take Glasner, but what you're seeing this season, you're seeing
I
this
didn't
season
even
with
fucking
the
knew
Glasner
his
thing.
name was
Like,
Glasner.
if Glasner doesn't get what he wants to, it's similar to the De Zerbi thing in terms of he's getting pissed because there hasn't been enough money spent in terms of recruitment. But I think that's a short step away from he's getting bought shit players, and it's like it's not working for him. And because the thing with De Zerbi is like I think people either forget or don't know, like he is the type of manager as well. So like if someone isn't working, he wants them gone. He did that with Ismail Kone at Marseille. It wasn't working. Bro just said he doesn't work for me. I want him gone. So Marseille acquiesced, and he's now on loan somewhere. But
Was Derby the guy who got rid of Sanchez?
yes.
Hire him.
Oh, yes! Bring him! Bring
I
him!
knew that was
Yes!
I knew that was
Yeah.
Yes!
But the thing is like
Primer,
how's
but you
it gonna
said
work?
Maresca is
How's-
the good,
how's
is
that gonna
best we
work
can
here?
get.
My manager. I don't care. De Zerbi's my
But
manager.
you said
bro.
Maresca is the
My
best we
manager.
can get, Prime.
Hey, I lied. De Zerbi's my manager. I lied. My manager.
What's it called?
Bring him.
But like the
I
the
don't
thing
mind
he's
De
gonna-
Zerbi. I've already come out and said that. I don't mind that.
100%. Like the thing he's gonna have here is like what happens when he comes here and goes like after 3 months, Gittins is shit. He don't work for me. He's gonna be told work with him. We spent 45 million on him.
Yeah.
At least
That,
you need to have
my thing with De
Send him
Zerbi
off.
is like Scott. It's not his tactics. I like him as a
Oh,
coach.
you know, I like
I
his
just-
tactics.
Yeah, I just think his personality is eventually going to be in the same place that Maresca is.
100%.
He's just going to be
Because
like
he-
I think that's why they
Deserving
picked
personality is
Maresca
more
over him
Italian,
initially.
is it? Is
Yes,
Deserving
He
more
has
Italian
interviews
than
with
Enzo?
Timberlake as well as Maresca.
He's
Is
closer to like the
Deserving more
Conte
Italian
type.
than Enzo? That's what
He's
we say.
definitely more Italian than Enzo.
There we go. There we go. I'm getting slowly. I'm converting this panel.
No,
I'm
you
doing it.
still haven't.
I'm
but-
doing
Derby,
You
because
still
this guy's
haven't.
gonna
but,
win every Marseille game for the rest of the season.
It's a good
No,
try.
Alex,
Good job.
I
Good
would
effort.
not,
You
but
giant.
like the issue, I think the issue is like it doesn't matter who we get in. The issue is like is going to persist with the people above him until like because I think we've said this. I don't care what happens to Maresca. Like at the end of the day, if we get new sporting directors, like as an example, say we get in someone like Monchi or someone like that, and they go, I don't like Maresca. I want a new manager. Cool. Because I know we've got new sporting directors now, so
Zerbi did want an element of control over signings from 2020.
Anybody, if I will choose, if you will give me choice between Enzo Maresca or sporting directors, I will choose Enzo Maresca. But
That's
that's
insane.
the only scenario
That is insane.
That's
I
insane.
will choose him.
Who?
What insane?
You would choose who?
I will
The
choose
Maresca
Enzo
over the sporting
Maresca
directors. That's insane.
over the sporting directors. If that's the choice, sporting directors get fired. That's the only choice I get by keeping Maresca. I will do that.
Oh yeah, but we already
Oh,
knew.
okay. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
You see how
Yeah,
slow
yeah,
you are?
yeah. I get, bro. It's the English, bro.
No,
It's
you
just hard,
listen
bro.
like,
Oh,
you
yes.
listen like Alex, you guys listen
Yeah.
like Alex reads. You know what I mean? You just don't take it all in. You know what I mean? Just don't read everything. You don't listen. That's what it is.
Yeah, listen to.
So
They-
Alex is
table.
Maresca.
Got the
So
memory of a
Alex is
goldfish.
Maresca in first. Alex is Maresca in.
He's such an NPC, man. Just like
Ah.
Fatur.
And you know, and you
like
don't understand,
Fatur.
and you don't speak
literally like
English,
Fatur.
and you don't speak English. Shut up.
Oh.
Okay, then.
Shut up.
Yo, we could be the first club with an AI manager. Yo, chat.
Golly.
Give me an 11 for Cardiff.
Give me an 11. That involves inverted fullback.
That AI manager will be better than Maresca.
Hey.
I can tell you that.
This guy right here is a piece of shit, bro.
Fuck you.
Hey,
Bro, I love it, man. I love it.
I asked the AI, Lavia got injured again. What should I do?
I'm telling
when
you,
is he
MPT,
healthy, man?
just like Fatur.
Oh no,
All
Joey.
right.
For me personally, I was impressed by what I saw when he was at Brighton, but I ain't seen him at Marseille. I actually might be worth taking your word for it.
I will
bet you
take
have seen
Glasner over
Marseille.
De Zerbi, though. I will take Glasner over.
I'd say
De Zerbi.
Glasner I would take. He's a definite improvement for me on Maresca. But we're not going to get Glasner. Like I know.
Do you think we got 3 centre backs to?
Where do you think he goes, Scott?
Yeah, like
I
that
think
three center back thing. I don't
personally
know.
think he's more likely to go Liverpool if they sack Thingy. And there's a part of me, like if things go incredibly badly for Germany over the summer, there's a part of me that could see him taking the Germany job.
Is he German?
He's not. He's Austrian.
Liverpool.
He's managed
Liverpool.
in Germany for like a decent amount of time.
Well, the ball fraud from Liverpool is not leaving. So
What did he-
Salah will leave quicker than him.
What formation did Glasner play at Frankfurt? We was at Frankfurt, right?
There's a three at the back as well.
I don't think Liverpool because Liverpool turned down Ten Hag a summer and a half
No,
ago.
it was Amorim for the three at the back thing.
Yeah.
I agree, but I also think that like part of that was the Salah thing, because like the outside the centre backs, the team they've got at the moment is very set up for a free.
Yeah, I agree.
And like
I agree.
if they could get another like if they get Gehi in, he did play a free at the back of Frankfurt. Like,
Do you think he goes? Do you think his 3 at the back goes something like this when they're all fit? Like, say they're all fit. Like Fafana right side, Colwell middle, Hatter on the left.
No, I think we'd get another. I think we either get another centre back,
Yeah.
or we'd go Cucurella left centre back.
Oh, we've already got the centre backs. There's Sarah and Samina.
Yeah, Colwell is not good in the middle if you play.
He is.
Center free. I don't think
He's better in the middle than he is a wide centre back.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Because
you're right.
he's not good 1v1.
Yeah,
By the
yeah,
way,
yeah.
Why,
Yeah,
why
maybe
do
you're right.
people assume Glasner would play a 3 at Chelsea?
Because he has the last two.
Because
clubs
he
already.
has, yeah.
Because the
That's all we've seen him play.
No,
Jesus.
Has he not?
Fatur
Has he not?
is
No,
Fatur
because
is
has
here.
he not? Okay, Russian boy. Has he not spoken about how that he's not reliant on just one formation? He can be flexible.
Yeah, he's played the same
That's
formation
all in all.
in the
He's played the
past two
exact same formation. Well, not the exact. He's played the 3 at the back formation. I think at Frankfurt it was a 3-4-1-2 as opposed to a 3-4-2-1 because he had 2 strikers that were killing it. But like outside of that, at Frankfurt, even after he lost his 2 strikers, he still played he's played 3 at the back of the last 2 clubs he's played at. I don't know what about prior to that. Like I don't even know where he was managing prior to Frankfurt.
Reaper,
yeah,
where did he say that he prefers 4-4-2?
Okay, fair enough.
No one plays 4-4-2.
I was going to say he has the
holiday coaches. No one would say
if that is true, by the way, hang on. If that is true, he has the capabilities to currently play 4-4-2 at Palace and chooses not to. So explain that, please.
Yeah, no modern day coach ever thinks about playing 4-4-2.
Who would play left wing back?
For us, I genuinely can see Pedro Neto, or it depends on what he wants to do in the centre back situation. Because like we either need a left centre back, unless Hato is going to be that trusted these starts, which I doubt it. But unless you're going to buy another centre back to play left centre back, because neither Sarr or Anselmino play on the left is another thing, and Chalobah can't do it. Unless you're going to buy another centre back to play left centre back,
It'd have to be
or you put Cucurella there. If you put Cucurella there, I could see him using
so if we
winger.
get Glasner, we're gonna bring in Kenda just to play in wing back.
Are you guys anti 3 at the back, or are you? Because there's a lot of clubs and fan bases like United fans hate that shit.
I think there's an element of our team that would work better with 3 at the back. I think the issue for me is you have to have the right profiles. Like
how about three center backs and 2 fullbacks in the same team playing at what time? How good do you with that?
I'm fine with that if you use it in the right way. Because like look at the way he uses it at what's it called at Palace. Like even though he's got technically 5 defenders on the pitch, Munoz does not play like a fullback. Like he plays like a winger. He's a fullback. He's a right back, but he plays like a winger because he's that good going forward. And it's similar with Mitchell.
What's
like,
Palace 3-4-3, 2 inside forwards, right?
Yeah. Well, they've got a winger and a 10 technically as the two behind the guys. So we could make it work. We've got there's a couple of issues with our team. And it's mainly in the two areas we have the most issues currently in terms of the front line and the back line. But it's more of a case of certain players would probably just have to leave or adapt their game to be able to suit it. And I'll be honest, the players that would need to do that, I'm more than happy with them leaving anyway, so I don't really give a shit.
Scott, do you not think Reece would play right centre back as opposed to right wing back?
No, I think he'd play right wing back.
Like a SP year with Conte?
Yeah, but then we'll be exposing him more than like we did before.
I'll be honest with you. I don't care where Reece plays, as long as he's out there. I don't give a
If you have a good enough squad to control the game for majority, you don't have to have fullback bombing up and down, up and down. It's rarely, even with
play
Tuchel,
Reece in the front three.
with
Play Reece in the
Tuchel,
front three.
when we played against Real Madrid, remember when he pocketed, what's his name? Vini? Remember that game?
Yeah.
He can do it. Is if you can control the game, you limit you limit. Same as City. When City plays, the only times that their center backs are exposed is few times within the game. It's not like they doing it madness. You see what I'm saying? Like defending at all time, running all the way back, all the way forward. That's the only thing that make Reece James can make better. If we have that control of the midfield, and you can make a control of the midfield to control the game like that.
Big up to the league, man. Oh, but go.
Oh, wow! I got offended. Joe said my football. Oh, wow! Seriously, go play for high school, man.
Fucking hell, man. Yo, big up Sultan saying Maresca could win the league this season. He's getting sacked. Absolutely not, by the way. These Lou Stanley and Stuart Little want to coach, not a manager. Rinse and repeat, just coach your players. But he has been coaching our players.
Hang on a minute. Right. These guys got a 6-year contract extension on the back of him winning 2 cup competitions and finishing 4th. If he won the league, these guys get fucking tenure at this club. Do you know what I mean?
God, so we're fucked either way. God damn.
Because I said this before, like there is for us, for them to be sacked at this point, it would take a cataclysmic, like we'd have to be in a position like Tottenham and United were last season for these guys
We
to
need
get
a
sacked.
scandal, Scott. We need a director scandal. We need,
scandal.
we need to catch one of them with some shady pictures, and that's the only way we're getting rid of these motherfuckers.
All right.
I need some Epstein level type shit on Win Stanley, bro. Like I ain't even lying.
Last season, but without the trophy, then there might be some like level of like they might get sacked, especially if they're the guy that hired the manager for that season. But I don't want it to come to that. It was bad enough under Potter. Like I know I asked for the fan base to suffer, but it got to the point it was too much suffering. That would be even worse. Like being 17th.
Are we one of the only clubs that has multiple sporting directors?
Yes.
Yes.
I think we got 3 now.
We've got 5.
Yeah, we have 3.
We have 5.
We got
Where the other 2 spawn from? The fuck?
So, well, when I say sport, we have 5 people in like who are involved in our like scouting process or like signing players process. It's Winstanley, Stewart, Fallows, Jewel, and one other person who I can't remember.
Shields.
Shields.
Oh, Joe Shields. There you go.
Oh yeah, Joe Shields.
Fuck.
Yeah,
We have 5 people.
No wonder.
I think there's a couple of clubs. There's a couple of clubs that have 2. Like I know, for example, Tottenham have 2 because they had Lange, I think his name is, and then they've just re-signed Paratici after his ban, so they've got 2.
Oh, he's out of jail now. Okay.
Yeah, they have 2. There might be another team. I think
because one went to jail.
Yeah, there might be like I think there's like a couple of other teams that have 2, and that's about it. The most that I know a team has is 2.
That's crazy that we have many. That's too many.
You said about to say it.
There's too many voices.
That's
Too many.
why
Yeah.
there's still squad building problems.
Yeah.
2 left wingers signed because two sporting directors had belief in both of them.
Yeah, 2 different sporting directors wanted each player. That's insane.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
And now we're gonna have the same thing with the midfield in the summer. If
Yeah.
the briefings or anything to go off from Matt Law.
I was gonna say, if you look at our team, it's got fingerprints of every single sporting director on it.
Yeah.
Like it's not built in a coherent way.
The right
You've
one,
got centre
City
backs.
one. Yeah.
You've got centre backs that were bought by what's it called? Lawrence Stewart.
Mhm.
You've got who else have we got? We've got midfielders that were bought by Winstanley and Shields. Attackers as well. We've got a goalkeeper that was bought by Winstanley. We've got a right back that was bought by Stewart. I'm fairly certain he was involved in that. Bro,
What's Joe Shields' Scott? What's Joe Shields' official title?
I have no idea, man. Like it's.
I did ask you that, like you were LinkedIn friends with him.
Let me
So
see
we
if I
already
can find his
know
transfer
there's an
market page.
updated- So I already know the transfer window next summer is already going to be
Director of Professional Football and Scouting.
There you go.
So that's
I already
another
know-
that's another voice, right? Like you can't be the director of
Director of Recruitment and Talent. Sorry, Sava.
So we
Yeah.
already know the transfer window next summer is going to be Quinda, Penders coming back, Soren and Salminho, Amiga, and then you're probably going to have Kobe Minu as the midfield.
Fucking hell, man.
Thing. So we already know that.
If
So
Kobe
Lewis-
comes, who leaves, Andrew?
I'm just
Andre
saying.
Santos.
No, I know. I mean, just in,
Lavia.
No,
Andre Santos.
Lavia. Or
Why would
Santos.
why would Lavia leave?
Why would Lavia leave?
Profile
it's
wise,
not
they're
the
not
point
anywhere
of
the
Lavia
same.
leaving. It's that
He's
Lavia won't
the
play. Lavia won't play, so we need someone to replace
Yeah,
him.
he will. If he's healthy, he will play because he's
Oh,
better.
he's a
He's
busted
better than
flush,
them.
man. He's a busted flush.
Hey man, talent
He's gonna
plays,
play.
bro.
He's gonna play.
I don't.
He's got.
All right. I bet you. Hey, I'm just saying, talent plays. Like, he's like he will be like for fun. I know this is a bad take or right now, but it will smell like roses.
It'll age well, man.
Later on.
Yeah, like
it'll age well because his talent level is that big.
Clip his ass.
You just need to do what you did with Reese and what you're doing with Fofana with
It's
him.
different for different people, though, man.
Lewis,
Like
he'll be the only Chelsea player to have a testimonial to play less than 100 games for us. In the
Hey,
probably get hurt.
we said
though
the
now.
same thing
Later.
about Reese, man. We said the same.
No,
We're saying the
he
same
already
thing
had
about
100 plus
Fofana.
games
We can
under
definitely
his
get
belt.
So,
during his
like,
testimony.
it's hey, man. Certain levels.
This guy gets injured blinking. What are we doing here, man? This guy's just. I mean,
I can't lie.
He's only making 40. He's only making 45 grand a week too. So it's like
to be
so
fair,
it's like it's whatever.
No, my thing is like the reason I would be happy with Lavia going is because of like you see, well, what we're about to have in the first leg of the Carabao Cup. Like Caicedo's out, we need someone to play in there who we trust defensively.
Yeah.
Like because I don't think we see that Santos and Enzo is an okay pivot. Like it's worked sometimes, it's not worked other times.
Mhm.
We need someone who can come in and play now. We don't have that because Lavia can't stay fit in Asugo. Even if he is fit, I wouldn't trust him throwing him in potentially against Arsenal or Palace for that first game, just like out of nowhere. And so,
Do you think that now that Reese has been playing a lot of midfield, do you think that we need another midfielder? Or can we get by with Caicedo, Enzo, Reese, Asugo, and then Lavia for 10 games a year?
Well, no, I think Enzo. I think Enzo's
If
going
Lavia-
to leave this summer anyway.
The problem is Suga's been injured all this while too, because he would have at least.
No, I mean like
been in the
Daniel,
rotation.
like long term, Daniel.
Yeah, if he's fit, if one of the two are fit, then I don't think we'll necessarily need one. If he trusts Santos and these guys, but yeah, I do see Santos getting sold and then signing somebody else to kind of be that rotational piece or something. Who's that Dutch guy?
Damn.
So Kobe for
what
It's probably gonna be the Dutch kid, the
I know the Dutch Pedri, right? Is that that kid?
I know these guys. Whatever, I'll be wrong, man. When I tell you they're gonna get this weird kid, That's what they're gonna say.
I mean, we might get that weird kid and a Kobe Manu because we like to do dumb
All
things.
the also guys are like,
what is Kobe Manu gonna do for us?
What is the point of Kobe Manu in this team? Sorry.
Yeah, I don't
We're
know.
saying we're probably going to sign him. There's no point.
He's not better. He's not better than Sanchez. Like that's the part that I'm like, we're getting worse again.
Hang on, my thing is like, we see from United, and everything we hear from United is he needs to play in a 3-man midfield.
Yeah.
We don't play a 3-man midfield, and when we do, it's Enzo in the 10.
Here we go. Let me just undercut.
What's the point?
We heard
he can't play. He's not a natural 10, by the way. He's an 8. He's not a natural 10. He doesn't play as a 10. When he has played as a 10 United, it's been hit and miss.
Wish had the
He
manager.
can't play in a double pivot.
So the issue is this. We've heard all that. We heard all the negatives, and then we signed Garnacho.
No, I hear that, but
we always know the negatives of when we
I think
sign players. If one of the sporting directors want him, they're going to get him.
I think Scott. I think he'd be better in
He's
a double
English
pivot than Enzo.
He's English, so it's the quota thing as well.
I agree with that, KG. But my thing is
wow, another 65
you're
minutes.
losing some of the stuff that you get from Enzo. But again, my thing is just it's more fit. Like, I'm not even saying he's a bad player.
I hear you.
It's just a fit thing.
But who's to say?
I'm tired. Unless you're signing a world class player, what's the point of buying these any man kind of players?
One of these guys worried
fit the
about
system perfectly. We're already complaining about Enzo Fernandez.
But when have these guys worried about if a signing fits?
That's what I'm saying. It would be a club, what do they call it, Andrew? Club signing.
Yeah, well, I mean,
market opportunity.
A market opportunity.
I wish those people actually concentrate
what you've got
on
to do is
answer.
with these signings, you've got to
And let
remove
signings
logic.
Trying to centre back.
You've got to remove logic from these signings of the people who are signing them. You've got to remove logic from it. It doesn't work. You can't apply logic to these signings. So you just got to, you can point out all the pros and cons of each signing. It doesn't matter. If they want.
So Andrew, are you saying we should just roll the dice?
That's funny. Can I just
I'm
say,
taking
Lewis, someone in the chat said. Someone in the chat said Roman never rolled the dice. Now I'll just roll off a few names, right? Avram Grant, Philip Scolari, AVB, Roberto Di Matteo, Sarri, Frank Lampard. Yeah, I'll just roll it. Just a few. That's
just managers as well.
Yeah, he was shooting dice. He was shooting dice in the bathroom. For
I was
real.
ready to
I just want to say
Shevchenko.
that people say he didn't roll the dice. He rolled the dice several times, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Bring me Kobe. I'll take him in a heartbeat.
Nope.
I would
Again,
Nah.
bringing in Kobe means Santos gets sold eventually, so I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
because they
I'm not-
stylistically,
yeah,
profile-wise, they play in the same position.
Yeah, I agree. I just think, for me personally, I just think he's.
It won't
I like
change.
Santos, but I think he's better than Santos.
It won't change. It won't change.
What?
It won't change much.
Hell no. Hell no.
What have you
man.
seen?
Is his ceiling higher than Santos's?
You're saying he's
Yeah.
Don't know.
Yeah. His ceiling is. I think people forget
talking
how
about
good he was.
ceilings. What the
at
fuck
first
are you
6
talking
months.
about ceilings?
Yeah.
It's a prediction, isn't it?
Yeah, ceilings.
It's not a good
Oh
one.
my god, man.
For me, it's
I'll tell
not
you
about
that for
player
free.
ceiling. Like most players never reach their ceiling, so I don't give a fuck about ceiling.
I'd
Is he
take Kobe,
better-
but I want a centre back first.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Priorities are
That's-
different.
Everything. If it ain't a centre back, I can't hear it.
Yeah.
What?
I would not
thinking
take
about
Kobe
centre
at
backs. You've
all.
already got them. Stop thinking about we're buying a centre back. Sarr and Anselmino are your centre backs. Stop asking for a centre back. Those are your
Yeah,
two
we're not
centre-backs.
getting one. I mean, I
You're not
think they
getting one.
already briefed us about it,
You already
like
got them.
saying like we're getting
The whole
those two.
team, the whole squad is the ceilings team. Like literally.
That's what it is.
I know you're not wrong, but I just want what I
It's a
want.
waste
innit?
of energy. It's
I
a
want
waste
what
of
I want.
energy. We already know what the summer. We've already previewed next year's summer incomings. We already know what they are.
We did.
Omega. We're not having a single bomber, bro.
Exactly.
No.
Whole
No.
summer content right
Oh, and we'll be briefed about how like we're still under investigation from like
Oh, we still are.
UEFA
We
for
still
some
are. So
shit.
we're gonna
Yeah,
stay out.
so that's like we're
We're under
restricted.
UEFA
So they
for another
already
2 years. So
yeah, they've already built the excuse in for next
yeah,
summer.
We
So
have we have the highest ceiling player in our squad, and he cannot even fucking get in the first 11.
who's that?
You're talking about Esteban. But Esteban's played a ton of
he's hurt
minutes for
though,
his age,
right?
that's why.
Esteban's injured.
And he's injured now.
No, he didn't miss the games. He missed the last game because of whatever the was. But
This is
before
a
that,
chart.
no.
This is Esteban's
It's
minutes
still.
for turning 18.
God
He's
damn.
played a ton for Palmeiras.
Who deserves more starts? Like is Gittings? What's his name? Dolph Lundgren or Esteval?
No one's saying it's a deserves thing. I think it's
Yeah,
just he's
yeah.
played a lot of minutes this year. So he's being managed. Also while he adjusts to a new
Why
league.
you bringing me this? Why do I care about? Oh my god! He brings
You
me
need visual.
Ronaldo.
You need visual aids.
Just show how much minutes he's played before the age of 18 compared to other supposed
We have a
generational.
full team of 18. I'm talking about against our own squad, not about the legends.
Yeah.
I'm talking about our own
I don't know
squad.
the minutes for the rest of the squad though. I haven't got that. And that wouldn't be before 18 anyway. That'll just be over the last year. But yeah, a big up Sky Knight saying we have Strasbourg's coach waiting in the wings. We play the same way as them. He's familiar with some of our players just in case Enzo moves on. I was brought in by all the links earlier. But big up Sky Knight. I think I've read this one before. I might have still. Oh yeah, I have. Sorry. What can our board do if Enzo wants to leave? Also, are we so lazy to watch a couple games for our future contention? Do we have to wait for someone else to hype him? He keeps Strasbourg fighting for the Champions League. I think he's talking about Rosner. Well, now that these talks are happening, I might lock into a few more Strasbourg games, but I haven't got anything to say on him because I haven't watched him. So it would be disingenuous for me to do so. But if Enzo wants to leave, like, yo, he's got 3 years plus 1 on his contract. Well, we've already seen from Fabrizio earlier that there'd have to be a big fee to take him from Man City.
Make sure that the door does not hit his behind out of Chelsea.
The Rosenior thing is interesting to me because, like, at least with the Rosenior thing, there would be an element of like we would have no idea what he's going to do because when it comes to like formations and where he plays players, it's like all over the place in terms of
genuine
what
question.
he's doing at Strasbourg is not the same as Hull.
If Chelsea plays Strasbourg, who wins?
Chelsea.
We smoke Strasbourg.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm not
because
watching Strasbourg.
half their good players we wouldn't let them play because they're on loan.
Big up Sky Knight.
Oh, that's your different. That's
no. I actually watched Strasbourg.
Big up C-Mac. Bless up.
They're not that great.
Do we make 11 changes?
Yeah, I'll say, do we have our full team or no?
If we make 11 changes,
a friendly game or a serious game?
I'm betting on Strasbourg. If we make 11 changes.
Big up Sultan saying no matter who the manager is, nothing will change. Just a youth project. Nothing will change until they start getting better players. If not, we are just top 4, no more league. Win or lose, Blueco out. I actually just think we're a couple of profiles away from actually seriously contending. So I disagree with that. But
I thought you
manager we've got.
weeks ago.
Blueco out is a wasted time.
Yeah, we dropped too many points now. It's not realistic. Not unless teams drop points above us.
Unless you got 5 billion, Blueco out is a wasted time.
Yeah,
that facts as well. They can't go anywhere for another 6 years.
Why do you think we don't have sponsors yet?
Because they can't.
No.
I think.
Oh no, because no one's reaching the amount that they want yet.
Because they can't do their job.
Yeah, Mafia got the gift membership.
God, big up Sai for the membership, man. If you got a membership, I'm guessing Mafia did. Give thanks to Sai, man. Big up Sai, bro. My G, big up, bro.
You cheapskate. 1 membership. You cheapskate, man.
Oh no, he just does them back to back. He dropped 11 last time. Yeah, no, big up, brother. Big up Salsa again saying I'm fed up with this cycle. These sporting directors and owners out.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Their ambition is not to win, just get the most profit. I disagree again. I do think they want to win. It's just strictly by this project. But I do believe they want to win. You can talk about whether the project's good enough or like whether you can win with it or not. That's a completely different argument. But I do think they want to win.
I'll be honest. I'm not entirely sure if they do or not, but Peter said it in the group chat like best. This whole Maresca thing is going to show us exactly whether they want to win or not. Because if they're serious about winning, they do everything they can to keep him in the current moment. Because whether people like it or not, Alex,
yeah, Alex.
Like he currently speaking, he is our best chance of winning a major honor. But otherwise, you just have to reset everything again, how they love to do. So if they're serious about winning something soon, something major, I mean, they do everything they can to keep him. If they don't give a shit, they just let him
It
go.
hasn't been a month since you yelled at the stream, "Get this fucker out of my club."
I've never once said get him out, by the way. I said if people want him out, I don't blame them.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
Shout out for dropping another 2 memberships, though. If you got it again, big up to Sai for the membership. My dog.
I wasn't. I didn't mean to shame you, Si. I was.
Fuck it. I'm gonna start saying it works now. Big up TM saying I actually agree with Alex. You don't say that, then sign with George Mendes and not know what you're doing. But he didn't then sign with Jorge Mendes. That was before all of this. But I do hear that like there might be some rumblings from his side, from Jorge Mendes and Man City, because Jorge Mendes has a good relationship with the sporting director of City too. So I get where you can make the connection from there. But he didn't sign with Jorge Mendes before that point. Who? Why am I asking who? Big up Rigo Park saying of all 60 players bought under Clearlake, 10 after Maresca hired, so he takes some blame for buying 2 left wingers when a centre back needed. Don't complain about a lack of centre back and stop playing tossing.
He didn't buy. He doesn't buy the players.
Thank you, Alex.
He doesn't buy the players.
Andrew, Alex.
He doesn't buy them.
Thank you.
What are we doing here?
Thank
he
you,
doesn't
Andrew.
buy them. He might say, "Oh, I want this as a profile," but I don't think there's any
But
way.
you don't think, Andrew, he says he can say no?
No.
Yeah, I'm with Scott.
Okay,
he enables it, but he doesn't make the move.
He can say no, Alex, but they can also be like, "We don't give a fuck about your no. We're gonna get him anyways."
Okay.
You're right. I'm sure he went, man. I want Quinda and Asuka when we started last year. I'm sure he was
I'm not saying to
when is
us.
Mamadou
I'm saying
Sarr coming
to
back?
To them. You don't have to say like, "Oh no," but he can at least say like, "Look, I don't think this player is the profile that I'm looking for."
I think he's already shown that by the way he treated João Felix last year.
He probably, Alex, gets that spreadsheet,
He might not
sorts
want
it
them.
by age, and then just deletes all the rows that are
can
24 and younger.
He can think he doesn't want them. When they get here, you can tell by the way he treats the player. Look at João Felix last year.
Yep.
Barely played him. Spent 45 million on him.
So
Barely
what
played
does
him.
it say about Esteval? He doesn't like
Esteval,
him?
no. Esteval, I think the way he's managing Esteval is fine. I have no problem with the way he's managing Esteval. All this like people like, he should have been in the squad. Well, first of all, he's injured, but his last 3 times he started for us, he stunk out the place.
Yeah.
He stunk out the place. He didn't deserve to start the next 3 games. He was very lucky not to get sent off against Leeds as well. He should have got probably sent off because that wasn't a foul. That was a kick into someone's ankle. Do you know what I mean? He's very lucky. He showed his petulance for his young age. And against Arsenal, he stunk out the gaff against Arsenal. You know, and he didn't. You know, so I'm fine with the way he's managing him. I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm. Esteval's played a lot of minutes for his age, and we want to preserve him long term. If anything, I think that's what we would have sold to him while he was picking what club he was going to next, because there was a few other clubs interested in him.
I think he's.
The only thing I agree with the super chat, by the way, Rigo, stop playing tossing. Start of the season, I get you're giving him a bit of faith as the ball playing centre back. Stop.
You can't throw
No more.
can't throw him under the bus after the Leeds game and then play him.
Yep.
Couple of games after.
You bring him on and then we concede immediately afterwards against Atalanta. That's on you, bruv.
Exactly. That's on him.
That's on you,
That is
bro.
on him. That is on him.
Shout out to Emmanuel saying, Alex, they won't get any better options.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
we've seen De Zerbi. I don't mind De
Fatur's
Zerbi.
brother said.
So,
And then he said
Alex,
he
you
lied.
saying he has to say it? I can give you another one. Buenos noches, the guy we got from Brighton. Besides Cardiff, 0 games. 0 games in September.
For some reason, you think that
Awful, man.
I don't disagree. That's the level of the manager I'm talking about. He cannot even say no. But now all of a sudden he has a
No.
chance.
It's not. He can't say no. If he says no, like Pochettino. Pochettino wanted certain profiles, right? He has more stature than Maresca did at the point he joined us, right? He could have said said no to certain things he didn't like, and he got sacked.
Yeah.
By the
It's
way, I don't
because
think it
it's because the
manages
owners
Alex.
have given the sporting directors the ultimate power.
Yeah,
They have
For some
complete
reason,
utter
you
authority.
think that I think that he could have said no. He's a pussy.
Alex, I don't
He
think
only
it matters.
changes his tune when he.
I think that you think that I think. Yeah, well, that was.
You think?
My thing, Alex, is what I know you don't like Maresca, and I understand all your footballing reasons for it. My thing is, if they've done it to Poch, they've done it to Maresca, whoever they bring in, it's just a matter of time before they do it to him too. So it's like I'd rather one not have to go through another manager again and have some sort of stability in a club that hasn't had stability in so long. Maybe if
I
ever.
understand your point.
Yeah.
Not with Maresca for me.
Do you think Potter wanted all those players in January 23?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I'd rather
now
have.
you're being disingenuous. You know he didn't want those players. He didn't want those
No,
eight.
but what I'm saying is
He's giving Potter more of the benefit of the doubt than Maresca. And what is
no.
Potter
I
doing
don't
here?
even think.
That's
I
crazy.
I don't. I really don't. My point is, the only thing that will bring that sport and directors under fire if this cycle of firing managers continues.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna be exposed. You fucking idiots. You never understand what I'm trying to say.
Alex, I agree with you if we had logical people at the top, but we have fucking clowns. So how do I trust? That's what I'm hoping for too. But how can I trust this idiot's going to be fired after we fire another manager? How do I know this? Like, that's a logical thing. You're speaking with your brain, which is great. But these guys don't use their brain. We know this with the signings.
Yeah.
Big up Jono saying Daly's always waiting to prey on negative news on Chelsea. Such an ugly way of supporting the club. Worst guy to have the most followers on Chelsea FT. My thing with Daly is that like he can't take. He's got no composure, 0 composure. That's my thing.
What I'm about to say, some people think is nuts coming from me. He is the most negative motherfucker I've ever seen on social media. Like, bro, like I said, that's coming from me. People think I'm hella negative.
You're very miserable.
Yeah.
But like, bro, it's all the fucking time. It's like you said, Lewis, anytime anything goes wrong, it's the end of the world. It's literally,
not even
bro,
that. If there's a chance of something going wrong, that's more of it. And I get because I don't think there's any ulterior motives with him. I think he's a genuine Chelsea fan. I haven't met him personally, but I do think he's genuine. I just think no composure. Anything that goes wrong, we're fucked. Everything's fucked. We're missing all of our targets. We're not winning the next 7 games. It's finished. Get the manager out. All of that. All the worst narratives just seem to pull up. But I do think he's genuine. That's why I'm not really onto him as much. I don't think he's genuinely overdoing what he believes. He's just like that. So yeah. But a shout out to Boziti. Big up, bro. I think that's a ministries channel. Big up, brother. God bless and thank you for joining the membership. Big up, my G. Appreciate you, man. Where's the suit? Lovely. And big up to Northwest, I'm assuming, saying, Lewis, we need to show Maresca we're behind him more than ever now. Damn right, bro. We all stand with our gaffer. Everyone here standing with the gaffer.
Tell him again.
Andrew, do you want Maresca?
I beg your pardon.
Do you want Maresca or no?
Who, me?
What do you mean?
I said Andrew.
Lewis,
Everybody-
I'm jumping off the ship early. It's a sinking ship.
Football way. I'm fine with him staying. I got no problem.
I have to, bro. It's over, bro. It's over. I gotta jump off the
Don't
ship.
worry, like we'll let you back on. We'll let you back on.
I gotta save myself, man.
CFT Daily tweets. What the fuck?
Apparently, we tried to bid for another kid. Great.
I just reckon. Do you know? When Arsenal. You know when Arsenal had bad.
Dillian and guessing.
Yeah. Do you know when Arsenal had bad results or bad news? They dropped the new kit or new.
It's the next to Mugu, bruv. Like, what we do?
That's what we do.
Joke.
Lewis, can we have a Diddy documentary about
This is what
our
we
club,
do.
man? Can we have a Diddy documentary? I swear to God.
Negative,
Scott, you didn't get it.
when there's any negative news, we drop reports like this. Our press does. That's what happens.
Yeah,
Instead of like
bad
Arsenal
goes
drop-
on, we bring a kid involved.
Arsenal dropped the new merchandise.
We
We
did.
dropped the latest acquisition.
Oh shit! Oh my god, Dillian and Saint Etienne. All right.
For all the chaos, we got another child in.
Yeah. Yeah. Bring him in.
Lewis, did you do the Diddy thing?
The what?
The thing. The soundboard.
Joey, is that kid any good? Let
Oh,
us
no,
know in the
no,
chat.
no. Whoa, you linked to a Kroupy last year. I forgot about. I didn't even remember that one. Seen an 8 million bid for Dillian and Gesson rejected.
We also, by the way, we also
Signed
did, hold on. We also did the same thing. Who doesn't start regularly for Strasbourg? So trying to one up us with Kroupy, who don't start for Bournemouth regularly, by the way. Just putting it out there. Like,
who is this guy?
I don't give a shit, bro. Like,
I think it's a joke name.
Oh, it's a forward. It's still not a centre back.
I told you. Why do you stop looking for a centre back?
He's 16. Let's
At least that be a centre back.
Lewis, we have a centre back. We got the 16-year-old.
How the fuck do you spell his name?
Oh yeah, the Marley guy.
Yeah, see?
DJ1.
Yeah, so this guy's gonna go to Strasbourg in a couple of years.
Great. He's
When
played
he
one
grow-
game.
When he grows up, yeah.
Sorry. He's played one game.
I'm gonna be this tall next year.
Alex, you're so right, dude. Look at his facial hair. It's like he's getting his first bit of puberty facial.
Well, you should know. You hit it at the same time. I've seen you on camera, man. I've seen you on camera, man. You look as young as he is.
Damn, hey, I appreciate that. I'm 29. But thanks.
God damn.
Oh shit! So hold on, that kid's a striker.
He's a striker who's 17.
Oh.
He's played.
He's not a striker.
He's played
we
2
got
games.
baby EU.
He's played 2 games all season.
Baby you. All right.
Dude, he's 19.
Bro, last year you were calling you baby Torres.
No, I think it was baby Raul. I think he called him baby Raul. I think it was baby Raul.
Bro, we found the regen of the regen.
Oh shit! What are we doing?
He might be better.
What are we doing?
With this tempo, you might see Thiago Silva's son start for Chelsea.
Yeah. Father son.
We've already signed him. He's already on.
I know.
12.5 million, on a 17-year-old.
I mean, I've never seen him play.
Sure it's because we could get away with that with the squad
Hey.
cap rule because of
The
their age.
football manager spoke.
Put the fucking money to someone of use,
Alex,
man.
at this point, can we not
12.5 million for a
manager as
17-year-old who's played 96 minutes all season.
What
This
I'm
is
asking
part of
is,
flip mode.
whoever's part of the business side of this, how are we not in contact with Football Manager for them to be our front of shirt sponsor at this point?
Yeah.
We're buying every good young prospect in the fucking world.
Yeah, just let us have access
Come to our
their
academy.
server.
Just come to our academy. Just rate them. There you go. They're doing
Yeah.
jobs then.
Just send over the
That would
username
be
and password.
hilarious if a football manager is a sponsor on the front shirt.
Yeah,
Right?
that would be good. Very cheeky.
Wow. We will have so much insights from Joe on the transfers.
But yeah, we all stand with Maresca. We all stand with Maresca. Big up, brother.
No,
JJ,
not
he's
we
playing
all.
for Cardiff, bro. He's played like 11 games all season, 8 games all season. He's got 2 goals.
Oh, fucking hell.
So he's on the same path as Lavia. I like that, man.
Basically, yeah.
I think we need a Crystal Palace midfielder at Chelsea. That's who I would take.
Yeah, I'd take Warren or Anderson, 100%.
Yeah.
We are linked with him or Maino for the summer.
Of course we are.
Hey,
Which again, like, I just have to go back to it. Profiling wise,
Pimples on my nuts more about
how
football
are
than
we,
you,
how are you
Joe.
linked with Wharton and Mainu and think that they're anything similar profile? Like, how the fuck does that work?
No, but it will be linked to Wharton, but we'll sign Mainu. That would be the thing. Same way we were linked to Xavi Simmons and we signed Buenos Noches. You know what I mean? So,
Buenos noches.
This article, I haven't seen the article. Obviously, that this tweet is like related to.
Yeah.
Is that not what Asugo
Pimples on
and
my nuts
Santos
have
for?
pimples on your face, weirdo.
I'm trying to see if I can get a bit more out of.
Like, is that legit not what Asugo and Santos are here for? To ease the workload on Fernandez and Caicedo. Like, fuck is the point
So
of
Chelsea's recruitment for 2026 will centre heavily around boosting the club's midfield options and easing the load placed on Caicedo and Fernandez, barring injuries that force them into the market or an unexpected opportunity, guys. We won't be using the January transfer window to improve the squad. Work has already started on next summer's window. We will sign at least one new midfielder in 2026, so that's a confirmation from
that
Matt
means
Law.
Lavia is leaving.
I think that means Enzo's leaving.
Or Enzo potentially.
No, because he says because it's like Reece James and Gustav had to go into midfield to cover for Lavio and Asugo.
Do you know how bad it is outside? Do you know how bad it is outside? Actually, the more I think about it, outside of Caicedo, you could genuinely make the case for any of our midfielders leaving.
It's going to be Santos for sure.
United want to sign a midfielder. They're also
100%
interested in
Santos.
Wharton, Baleba, and 100 million Elliot Anderson.
I think Santos will push for the move himself.
Yeah, I think he's most likely, Alex, to push for the move.
There's no
Chelsea
way
could
he
make a
should be
move for a central
disrespected.
defender.
There's
Oh,
no way he should be disrespected like that.
That's the little bait. We're gonna
I
get
know
shit.
that's a little
It's
think
all
piece,
the
isn't it?
same. It's the same as the buzzword again. Opportunity, like fucking buzzword. Opportunity again.
I was going to say there are certain phrases in football I come to hate because we keep market opportunity. I despise.
Yeah.
I despise that saying or that phrase, market opportunity. I fucking hate
You
that.
didn't take a market opportunity because you didn't sign fucking Magnon. That was a market opportunity. You didn't fucking
Shove
You
it
know
up
how
your
much
arse.
financial thing we're gonna get hit if we don't get top 4 this season with no shirt sponsor?
Bad.
People don't realize how
All
bad
right.
that thing.
Internal solutions.
Yep. By
gonna
the way,
need-
Matt Lai is still tweeting his links. Oh, Chalaba is still there.
I think Chalobah gets sold still.
No. I'm talking about Matt Law's connection to the club. Is still Chalaba is still there.
Oh,
that's how he gets news. I think.
You
Well, I
think
think he was. That was, well,
Do
he
you
was,
think Trev?
Do what?
well, I think it was a mixture of Chalobah. Well, I think Mount was part of it as well.
Mount was like
they were the leaks.
Cobham, yeah, because I think that he linked to the possible.
Oh, who fucking cares?
What was the other one? Big up Sean saying get Will Still or Chris Wilder. Let's rock and roll.
Why
Nice.
not?
You just said set the boat on fire. Fuck it.
Yeah, facts.
If we die, we die.
Chris Wilder.
By the way,
I'm
you know
chaos,
that
man.
Enzo is not living. You know that, right?
Overlapping
Enzo is
center
staying.
back.
Yeah, I hope that. I hope so.
No, that's not a hope. I'm saying he's not living. He's staying. I'm saying like nobody's getting fired unless he quits, but I don't think so. He's staying until at least of the end of the season.
You talking about Maresca?
Right.
Yeah, Maresca. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Maresca gets sacked like before the end of the season, unless again something catastrophic goes wrong. But I could easily see him getting sacked at the end of the season.
Well, unless top 4 is in a big jeopardy.
Yeah,
I can only see it if Maresca says he wants to leave.
Yeah,
because even his meeting at the end of the season isn't meant to have any questions about his job. It's just a meeting for the sake of the meeting.
I can't lie. Like, why would you meet with the manager at the end of the season and not talk? You're not going to talk about his performance during the season? Like maybe it's
no, but that's what it is. But I don't think it's one with his job in jeopardy.
In mind,
I think it depends.
Review.
I think it depends on if like the comments and everything else keeps carrying on. Like if because there's something tells me this isn't the last we've heard of this whole situation. If that carries on, we've already seen these sporting directors and these owners have like fragile minds and fragile egos. They'll even with the payout involved, they'll still sack him if they feel like they're being undermined.
Yeah, it's.
I think he's gone if we don't make, or if top 4 is in jeopardy. They know more about financial implication of it. Then, like, they will make that. I think that's the only thing that I think that will force the hand.
The ironic thing is they caused the financial jeopardy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we always say, Andrew. You don't get credit.
That's the thing. That's the
solving
thing.
the problems you create.
No, exactly. You just push it down
Like-
there. It's like push it down. It's like
Yeah, you're like, we did this great workaround and we sold the hotel to ourselves, or we sold the women's team to ourselves. Why did you have to do that? Because you spent like fucking idiots.
ahead of schedule. We're 2030.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Project 2030, guys, and all that
Well,
shit.
KG, how else am I gonna buy a 17-year-old who forward for 12.3 million pounds? You know? How else am I gonna do that one?
That's very true.
Yeah.
Jay, though, they meet after every game. There's an office in the dressing room that they meet in.
That's madness, by the way. And I don't, I don't like Maresca, but that's madness to do it to him, though.
Yeah.
I thought that's normal. I thought it was customary.
That's not a custom thing. That's
Oh, like
not-
owners don't regularly speak to managers after games, well, home games.
No, that's different. Meetings are not.
It depends. I think it's a case by case.
Oh yeah, but subjective. Is it a meeting? Is it just what happened? Or...
It depends who.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Well, you're saying sporting directors, yes. Peter Cech is after the game every game, but that's the sporting director's role. But the owners, if Iqbali is there, yeah, that's different.
I have no problem with that. It's his fucking team. He can meet with whoever. Like, to me,
no,
because
but
it's
that's
somewhat.
what I'm not. It's his team. But
We have an office
that's
inside the
pressure.
dressing room where after every game we sit and talk about the game. It's nothing different. That was the quote.
Yeah. So I guess, Alex, for me, because that happens in America.
There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Micromanagement. That's the thing.
It just depends on how deep it is. Like
that is what the briefings from Max were saying, though.
Yeah.
But that again. Sporting directors are fine. By the way, we have 3 of them. That's already ganging up on a
5.
manager. 5. That's ganging up on the like. Can you tell me like what kind of meeting when you versus 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of meeting is it? Let's do the
Like,
circle and
like,
put you in a
like,
circle then.
Yeah.
That will be
Alex-
comfortable conversation.
Alex-
Like I said,
Alex,
I
it's
don't
like
like
Dra- It's
Maresca.
like Dragon's Den. That's it.
Exactly. I don't like Maresca, but even like I will defend that's madness to be under. Do you see what I'm saying? From Maresca point of view. And I hate the fucker.
Yeah, this was it. This was the one. The comments are directed internally as questions were raised at the way Maresca managed the last few games. He was outlined how things should have been done better, and he felt offended as he's being questioned as a coach on footballing matters. Even when the club have told him how he's fully empowered in a club-led strategy of rotation this season to seek best possible long-term performance after the Club World Cup. All right, so that's also his strategy with the rotation too. But yeah, that's the one after the 48 hours. So yeah, he does feel micromanaged, Jay.
It is. It is, Phil.
It is too much.
It is too much.
Feels like he's been constantly questioned about footballing matters
you-
lately
no,
by
no.
the ownership.
Especially if you're in a defeat. Maresca needs
Let-
to
let
speak
me-
to
let me
his
play-
team first.
Let me
before
play
he
devil's
even-
advocate and jump on Alex's team for a second. We've all been we've been questioning his tactics and his choices when we've been down the 10 men and things like that. If it's okay for the fans to do it, why isn't it okay for his bosses to do it?
Probably because he expects the loyalty from them, innit? to just trust in what he's doing.
I get that, but at the same time, why can you not ask? And we don't know the levels and the depths of the conversation and things.
Yeah,
like that.
and that's I think is a key part of it. We
Yeah.
don't know what they're saying and how they're saying.
No.
I can't imagine Joe Shields or whoever saying, you know, you had Enzo playing in the half space on the right side, and we know he's more effective. Like I can't imagine it was like that. And I'm assuming it's probably more of the high level. Like
you don't understand what? Read the freaking thing. They have an office there.
Why not? It's their fucking building. I don't give a fuck. Where they can do. They can meet whoever they want.
And I do get because Roman was on the same stuff. Like, I remember Ancelotti saying he used to just get a question mark sent to him after every loss.
Yeah,
and then he just pull up in the fucking helicopter.
To me, it would be abnormal.
Question mark versus 5 people at the office every game.
But that's why we don't know, like, we don't know
what Alex is insinuating.
Listen, and in both situations, the managers got fired. So at least we know it doesn't bode well.
Yeah, never. That's a
No,
given.
KG. What Alex is trying to say is because there's an office there, it's not just a casual conversation of like, hey, how come this person hasn't played? I think it is more in depth than that.
I mean, but are you? Is it because it's in a more office setting, like as opposed to like, I just grab Enzo during the.
No, if they have their if the manager has his office, you know, there, right? That's fine, obviously. But if the ownership have an office in the changing room, that's kind of crazy.
That's what we're saying. Yeah.
I can see that.
Like Ibali has his own office. Like, oh, I'm just in my office, you know, in the changing room. Why is your office in the changing room?
I would also think it's like.
And he would say, "I own this fucking building."
Yeah, we
I
get.
also think
That's why my
when it comes to this. I also think if I'm getting questioned by the sporting director, if I'm Enzo Maresca, I'd be thinking back in my mind, I'm the first manager you've ever had that's been successful. Do you know what I mean? That's one stuff.
That's true.
You haven't brought any winning culture to Chelsea. You don't come from winning backgrounds.
Yeah.
I'm the first one.
Yeah.
So I keep saying this. I'm the reason you've got contract extensions.
Yeah, I get it on both sides. Like, I understand.
They developed him just like the rest of the players.
Yeah.
Like
I get why Maresca would be mad, but I also understand why an owner would want to question his.
I don't mind the owner.
Yeah.
I don't mind the owner. That's fine. They pump their millions into it. It's when I get these fuckers who run the club. The owners don't run the club. They just spend the money.
Why are you not playing Gittins? Because you call me a shit winger instead. Yeah.
These sporting directors run the club, and it's their vision of buying the players, bringing players in that we don't rate and stuff like that. But then you get where's all the media about when we were on a good run? I didn't hear them coming out saying that Maresca was doing well when we were on a good run. There's no media there.
When was the good run? This season.
When we beat Arsenal, when we're beating all those teams, and we were like,
we beat Arsenal.
End of last season. Well, the end of last season was a good run. The start of the season up to Christmas was a good run.
No, when we were also 2 points away from first last season too, around this time last year.
Our good run was up to December last season, and then from the end of March to May. Well, to the winning the World Cup.
A couple of good runs.
There's no good run this season.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, we went on a good run this year.
Yes, there is.
He literally won manager of the month.
We go through like 7 league wins and 1 defeat in that run.
He literally won manager of the month in November because of his run.
Yeah, we one loss between start of October and end of November, I think. And then we won all our games.
Sunderland was the only loss after the Brighton loss until we lost the
Leeds.
Yeah. That's like 11 games with 1 loss. For us, that's a fucking fantastic run considering where our standards are.
Yeah, with no Palmer, no Caldwell, everything.
Yeah. No Lavia, most of it. Yeah.
Don't say that guy's name. That could be any time during the fucking year.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Daniel, I agree with you what you're saying though. Like shit like this never ends well. It never.
If it continues.
Yeah.
Hey, he's allowed to free speech, man. You don't need to call him a pussy for saying.
No. I'm talking to a specific person in Arizona in the chat.
Yeah. But you know what's funny was remember how everybody used to beat Maresca up saying he was a yes man his first year, rival fans. How's that yes man sounding right now?
Yeah, because now he's proven himself. He's gone and won us a World Cup. Now he feels like he can puff his chest out a bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now
hear
we
it,
have
especially when
superstars.
Man City's knocking on the door like, hello.
Yeah.
We see your attacking metrics with Chelsea now with Palmer and everything else. So how about we give you Cherky and Haaland, mate?
Yeah.
Oh God.
You know. All right, crazy. Big up Gilno saying also the morons that keep saying Maresca isn't good enough with the youngest squad in the league. It's about reading between the lines, like Manchester City did. Thank you, brother. Facts. Fucking facts, mate. Big up Gilno. We all stand by Maresca. Go on, G. Yo, Fata, what are you saying, man?
All good.
You're all good. How you feeling about all the news today, mate?
Words of wisdom as usual.
I'm not surprised really with the news came out today. I haven't been monitoring a lot because I was handling some ticketing stuff, and then I had to do my work.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
And Napoli away trip as well, so I was a bit tied up. I didn't really get the chance to read the news properly, but yeah.
How you feel about Maresca and the Man City links?
I'm not surprised at this rate because the directors are a bunch of scumbags and crooks, so they want to back him. And this news came out all of a sudden. So, hey, if he wants to go there, just go there, man.
Wait, Factor, you're not surprised that Maresca's linked to Man City? Well, you don't rate Maresca.
I like Maresca, yes, but this is directors.
You don't rate Maresca.
Shut up, Prime.
It's like Spider-Man meme.
Prime was quiet for like 30 minutes, and as soon as
exactly.
It's like a Spider-Man meme.
Literally. This guy just want to play 5 for 5, man. What's wrong with you, Brian? I came here and
it's like a Spider-Man meme.
You don't rate Maresca. The only manager.
Give me the evidence.
The only manager.
Yeah, you could have said the same thing about.
The only manager.
The
only manager.
You know what for game likes Prime? Yes.
Wait, the only manager.
Lewis pulled the Spider-Man meme.
Like it's too much noise.
The only manager this ownership is hired.
In Andrew, like yappa.
You only like Poch, so
yappa.
Brian, why did he like Poch? Can you tell me why he liked Poch?
But he mentioned the woman's name yesterday.
Big up Maldini, man. Welcome back to the stream.
You're 37. Do better.
Hey, he's 26. You think still 26, right?
Yeah, same shit.
I'm not 26.
He's 26.
I'm
going
turning
on the
29
second
next
year.
summer.
Oh, 29, 28. All right, fine.
They kept him a year. You know how in school we don't let you. They keeping him at 26 for a while.
I wasn't being retard. It's just Prime, innit? Yeah,
That's outrageous.
Prime was just being an absolute bully. That's why.
Oh.
Say no to bully.
Fatur and Prime.
Yeah, man.
Say no to bully.
Do better, Prime.
Be a star.
Yeah, do better, Prime.
Yeah, he pressed the shit out of you, Fatur. As soon as you took a touch, he was on you.
Hashtag say no to
Wait,
bully.
did Lewis say I should do better?
Yes.
King Shameless.
He said to both of you, you are the same.
Wow.
That's why you both Spider-Man.
Hey, Russian boy, learn English, bro. Shut up.
Russian boy.
Outrageous. Right
Ah.
Oh, that's funny.
Big up Professor the King saying you all think Daly is negative. It's crazy. Yeah, to a point. I don't think he's being like deliberate. He's trying to force a narrative. I just think he's just genuinely pessimistic by nature. It's like some people are just that, and he is. So I don't really hold that against him. Fair enough.
Hey, Prime, you can go to Italy if you want, Prime. Like, I'll invite Prime to Italy. You know, show where his girl lives in Italy. Do Napoli away. We do have a bit
Danish Maldini. I
some
recently
pasta
did the
and that.
DNA test. I'm 8.8% African, more than any of.
Nathan
Alex,
is
say,
able to send
Alex,
Egyptian.
say the word. Alex, say the word. Say the word.
No, do not say that fucking
No,
word.
no.
Go on,
I'll
Alex,
say the
it,
word
man.
prime. That's the word.
Oh, you said. You
Oh,
said
it's even
oh, is that,
worse.
did you
Prime,
say?
you
Did
were
you say?
such a fucking instigator.
Wait,
Did you say that?
8.8% where in Africa?
North Africa.
South
I don't
Africa.
have
South
that
Africa,
region. I don't have that
Okay, fair
region.
enough.
It just says Africa. But
Yeah.
that not seriously, not a joke. That's a big percentage. I didn't even think that I have any, like
Yeah, man.
based on
It's
like.
enough of it's enough of a percentage for you to say the word, Alex.
He wants to get Alex cancelled, man.
He does.
Say the
What
word.
evil world we live in.
Yo, somebody
What-
said the
what-
N-word is Nigerian.
Prime,
Alex,
when
you're fine.
you're
You can
gonna
say
be
it's
able
AI,
to
mate.
see
You
your
can say
own
it's
dick,
AI.
then I'll say it. Until then, hold on.
Did you say that the N word is Nigerian? Is that what hard
Yeah,
R?
that's what you- that's what
Yes,
Is that what
Nigerian.
hard R? Is that what hard R?
Yeah, Nigerian.
Yeah, well, hard
That's
R.
what me
It's
and
crazy.
Moya saying. Moya is calling me.
Alex said the
Moya
N
is
word.
calling me
That's
hard
crazy.
R.
Hard R is crazy. Crazy, Alex.
That's funny.
Even minerals didn't use the hard R. Crazy.
That is, oh dear.
Oh shit.
Fatur's
dear, oh
double. You need to learn your place.
Whatever you say, bro. Whatever you say, Alex.
Prime, I got a question for you, man.
Oh, damn.
Are you Irish or Italian, Prime?
He's both.
Hmm?
Oh, so you're telling me he's not Nigerian at all? He's not claiming Nigerian.
I don't know, because we might have to question it, like, because Prime.
Fatur, are you a Spurs fan?
No, I'm a Chelsea
Oh.
man. Chelsea fan, mate. I'm a proper Chelsea, yeah. Through and
Maybe
through.
he's a Dortmund fan.
I'm
Maybe
a
he's a
Chelsea
Dortmund
fan
fan.
through and through, mate. How about that?
He said he's proper Chelsea prime, so it definitely uses the hard R.
Yeah, hey,
Just
Fatur,
take a lot of celery.
hey, yeah, Fatur, have you
he's
used the
Chelsea before he's
Fatur,
Indonesian, man. He's Chelsea before
Fatur,
he's
have you used
Indonesian.
have you used the hard R? Fatur? Have you? Because that's a good question from KG. Fatur, have you used the hard R before?
That's not a question from KG. Let that
That's a
straight off
question
the
from
record.
KG. That's a question from KG.
I will start having suspicions that the Prime is attractive to Fat because he's literally
I'm
on
attractive
his
to
ass
Fatur.
all the time.
I'm
Yes,
attractive to Fatur. Is that what you said?
yes, that's
I'm
what I'm
actually
saying.
attracted to Fat.
Because the way he on his ass
Hey,
is questionable. But
you.
I'm seriously.
Yeah, you didn't.
The way
you didn't word. You didn't word what you said.
that's
properly,
like a
but
that's
Fairs.
like a relationship argument.
You didn't word what you said properly, but Fairs.
Oh shit.
Well, you understood. Worded
No, I
properly,
didn't.
not
You said
properly.
I'm attractive. You said I'm attractive to Fatur. That's what you said.
No, I said you're attracted to Fatur.
No, you said attractive. That's what you said.
You're gonna tell me what I said?
Yes, because that's literally what
You're
you
gonna
said.
tell me what I said.
Yes, because that's literally what you said.
Wait, who said what?
Oh
I have no idea. I have no idea.
No, you said what?
What?
Exactly.
Why? Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, to Corey.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
a
shit.
relationships argument.
Oh, now it's making sense.
Yeah.
A lot of sense.
What?
Big up T1 saying 2 hours in, so I already know you covered it. But if the Man City news is true, then Maresca comments make more sense. He's trying to get fired like Poch did. I think he's trying to force Clear Lake to listen to him a bit more.
Wow.
It's one or the
Way
other.
to spin it.
Hey, I like that. I like your
There's
avatar.
two different scenarios. Either it's very tactical and it's to force Clear Lake into the spotlight and make them act, or he might be thinking about the City move. Which, I mean, these owners don't listen to him anyway. So,
That's actually funny. I can hear Nigerian anger in Alex. That's actually funny. I'll tell you after stream something.
I hear my people, but I don't see them. That's
It was a while ago, long time ago. I mentioned that, like, for some reason, all the people that are crossing from, like, Nigerians as the most people that have crossed my life before I moved to Russia, from Russia here, and after. Now I found out that I'm moving where I'm moving. The closest neighbor to me is a Nigerian guy. I was like, how? How is that possible?
Prime put out some feelers.
Nah.
I like Prime, bro.
Prime do have a girl lives in Sicily though. That's why I want him to go to Italy.
Oh, a little Sicilian thing. Okay.
Jeez.
Wow, Prime.
Oh, no, that's
Prime
fine.
eating good.
When I say something about Fatter now, you know, apparently
I
Alex
don't know.
will say that
I mean, Server said a few years ago.
Say what you want, man.
I mean, do you want me to go run down the receipt though? Because I do have a receipt from the soccer.
And I also have receipts. Fatter, I also have receipts of you super chatting on DR
Fantastic.
Oh my God, we have receipts on each other. Tell me this is not relationship argument. I have text messages.
Couples having a row. Oh.
I swear, man.
Stop swearing. It's bad.
Alex, they have receipts of what girls they're seeing, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like a text messaging. Oh, serious. Get a room. Go to Italy together.
Nah, I'm not going to Italy.
Oh, the one's gonna come to you.
Tour can meet you in the middle.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, we're gonna wrap this on that note because I need to go to the pub. So I was going for some drinks. Big up every single one of you that's locked in though. Big up to the panel. Big up to the chat. Big up every single one of you. We're gonna send you over to Hooks because Hooks is still live, but he's going live in the set. Spam World Champions Raid. And we'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Like, subscribe, up the Gargantuan Blues.